I think we can win champs, and you know, we could maybe do that first and then go league.
Win the Champions League, yeah.
Top 8, I had Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal in 4th. Okay.
Brilliant. Well done, Garnacho. That's how you shut me up. I don't know where they're going. What do they think they're doing here? They're at Stamford Bridge. Fantastic. Let's play through them and let's have fun. So there's a long throw from Sunderland. We need to defend this properly. We need to do a job. Fuck! Tossing, I swear, if you ever let this. Oh my god. Go on, I dare you. I fucking dare you. I fucking dare you! I fucking dare you! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, deja vu.
Oh my god!
What did you just say?
Nothing, just a little deja vu.
What did you see?
What happened?
Matisse Armani talked the most about Chelsea at the start of the season, and they've made him look a dickhead by still being shit.
Switch, A-Puck.
Oh. If there's one thing we gonna do, we gonna score some goals. I don't even know the name of their goalkeeper. That's how little work he's had to do. Oh my God!
I don't believe it. Tobias is spying on us with a telescope.
You see, Tobs don't watch the games. Well, I watched it. I watched it. And you are going to get those glasses snapped on Monday.
Some people have no moral compass.
Just so you know, there's going to be hell to play on Monday's show. Safe.
Hey, nah, I gotta watch the Matrix after that. I can't even lie.
Trust me.
Big up Skull, big up Skull.
We got Skull.
I want to watch that again. I can't even lie. But after, it'll be up on the socials. People follow us on the socials. Obviously, on audio platforms as well. Reminder, they're all audio platforms. It's available. Make sure you go follow us there. Leave a 5-star review. And yeah, we're gonna get into a lot tonight. Obviously, as you know, big up Steve, SAEED, GRIZZ, Tobs, and Matisse, all in the building. The big 6, full house. Just as you like it, people. So like, hype, subscribe. Individual channels in the description below. And as always, the intro tends to dictate where we start off. And I think, you know, that's quite refreshing considering, you know, the amount of L's Liverpool have taken recently. It's getting quite, I won't call it boring, but you know, we will save it for later on in the show. I want to hear about Chelsea, but everyone good? Everyone blessed?
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah.
Deducted me a point.
That's 2 points, not 1, 2.
It's not 2 points. I was here before 9-10. What are you talking about?
Yeah, this one.
Oh, you seem annoyed about this whole.
I just want to tell the community what happened, right? So we set the rules beginning of the season. Now, Tobs, I got a missed call from him 5 minutes to 9 over here in the UK. I missed it and I saw it 9 on the dot. I went into the WhatsApp group. He's made an appeal. He said, you know, he's going to be a bit late. Reason being because he decided to go for a run and he wants to have a shower.
No. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace. You're a fucking disgrace. Yeah, you're a fucking disgrace. So tell the full story, right? I had to go. Tell the full story. I had to go for the run. I did a 10K run. Yes, the run was around. Yes, I did a long run, so I'm sweaty. I had a meeting. I had meetings from 7:30 to 9 o'clock. Which meant I did not have the time to shower after my run. So I begged you, I literally said to you, yo, give me like 10 minutes just to shower, just to freshen up, this, that, and the third. And of course, you aired me. I didn't air you. I had to, you know what I had to do? I had to top and tail, bro. My bathroom is a mess because I knew I didn't get a response and you lot are going to be on badness. So I knew
bathroom's a mess. No, say it ain't so.
Oh,
your bathroom's a mess. Oh my God. Oh
I
my
don't know if
God.
you made your case better or worse. If I'm honest,
I made my case better. You're evil. All you want to do is just take points off me.
No, bro. I just want you to make sure
no. All you want to do is take points off me.
The schedule is set.
I've deeped it. You've got an agenda against me. When I won the prediction league, you took my bread off me. Now you're trying to take points at every single opportunity. You're trying to take points off me. What did I do to you? I know I hate your club, but what did I do to you, brother?
So
Do you hate me?
Matisse
Do you
don't
hate
like
me?
you.
No,
Now
no,
I
answer my
don't like
question. Do
you.
you
How
hate
many
me?
people?
Do you hate me? Do you
No,
hate
no,
me?
no. Hate's a strong word. What's
No,
the
no,
next
but
one down?
it feels like you hate me, bro.
What's the next one down?
What's the next one down, you know?
Despise, man.
Despise.
Nice, yeah, that's a nice one.
That sounds quite.
I despise you. That's what.
But yes, you've
I'll
been
take
to the point, bro. For sweating, bro, how can you be late because you're sweating? It's long. That's it. Your point. You know better now. Big up you. Big run. You know that's health is wealth and all of that. But you know we've got to
Did
keep
you
the
notice the
standard.
female Turkish, like the big six, is work? Yeah, his other meetings are work, but he didn't jeopardize the other meetings for his run. He jeopardized this work for his run.
Oh.
So yeah,
Great
just don't go for a run.
Great point.
Yeah,
Great.
don't get him
Or just
started.
go earlier. Maybe just go earlier for the run. You know,
Maybe. Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe work my schedule and then be on meetings all day, and then tell me what I should do.
Ooh, wow, mate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Sorry,
Yeah.
busy boy.
No,
Sorry,
no,
busy
I-
bee.
oh, yeah.
I'm the only one that goes to work. I'm the only one that goes to work.
We can't all have our man caves and be our own bosses and have other
Don't
people
mention the man
doing
cave.
our jobs
It's
for
upset
us.
too many people. The man cave. It's upset too many people.
Yeah, man.
even listen. They've even got Deshane. Deshane has been on Deshane's been on. You know, wanting his food back. He wants the trophy. I said you can't have it yet. No chance. You're not having it.
Hey, big up Ashley Waters. Listen, he supports a lot of the content we do. So big him up, big up everyone, community. I see the super chats flying in. We're gonna get through everything, people. And I know a lot of you that are outside the UK watching us, you hate that the clocks go back around this time of the year, and that's exactly what's happened the first show since. I'm going to try to accommodate for that moving forward, but it's also very difficult considering the schedule just gets a lot more hectic from November onwards, the next international break. But we'll see what we can do to accommodate for the people outside the UK. Big up everyone, though, UK and outside. Like, subscribe, hype, do all of that. And let's get into it. Matisse, you was the star of the show, intro. And the first star of the weekend, if you're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, we were, weren't we? Us and our little main character syndrome strikes once again. What do we want? You want me to start? You guys gonna cook? I don't want to dictate. I don't want to do a monologue or anything. I don't want to do that.
Shut up and tell us about the game. How about that? Yeah. Tell us about the great Chelsea, and then we'll decide what we want to do. Yeah?
Okay. I just want to get the green light before we go. Yeah, crazy result. I'm not gonna lie. I did not see that coming. To lose at home to Sunderland, who I think had maybe one win at Forest, Big Angie's Forest before this in the league. They lost at Old Trafford. They lost in other places as well. Did not expect that, especially when we took the lead. And they had the ball a bit, as you can see in the clips. I was thinking, okay, do you know what? I don't know why it's taking us time to settle ourselves at home to Sunderland, but maybe it's just a wave of the first 10, 15 minutes and they're going to leave some space in behind anyway. And we took advantage of that and we scored. And I thought it's only onwards and upwards from here, surely. I wasn't happy with the team that he put out. I think there was two players I wanted to start. I wanted Hato to start instead of Chalobah. I wanted Esteval to start instead of Garnacho. But, you know, I thought, oh, maybe the manager's vindicated because Garnacho has scored. I did not know that that was the only thing he would do in that game. I did not know that Neto would not complete a cross. I did not know that João Pedro would refuse to shoot on sight and not complete a cross. We had 11 cross attempts between those three players. Zero completed crosses. Guiu up front, ironically on loan at Sunderland, wasn't their first choice striker. Played the Carabao Cup, got cup tied, then it got reversed. Happy days. He started for us up front in a Premier League game, must win game. When it didn't work out with him and he didn't get any service, we brought on the infamous Tyreek George, who was meant to go to Fulham to go up front, even though he's not a striker. So I'm sure you can tell by my tone, I'm not particularly impressed with our attack. Obviously, there's no Cole Palmer. Obviously, there's no Delap, but there's no excuses. Why is there no excuses? Because we spent a lot of money. Should have squad depth. So other teams on the panel have got a couple of injuries. Other teams in this league, like Bournemouth, who are higher flying, lost their whole defense. No excuses. Now we move to the midfield. Caicedo, shockingly, not good. Couldn't quite believe my eyes. I've been pushing the Caicedo propaganda and will continue to. He's been brilliant. He's been absolutely incredible. Player of the year last year, fantastic this season, scoring goals. I wasn't expecting heavy touches. I wasn't expecting misplaced passes. But top players can have an off day. That's why you have a squad. Other players have to step up. Other players do not step up. And Maresca, outside of the 11, he decided to sub off our best centre-back in form at the moment, or our most informed centre-back, our quickest centre-back, the guy that was having the best game out of all of our defenders. He decided to sub him off when we was playing a high line and trying to get into their box to get the winner, to leave acres of space in our own half. And he decided to sub on Tosin, who's not the quickest, not the best 1v1, not the best in open spaces and exposed. And Lord and behold, the winning goal comes from Chalobah and Tosin, chaperoning their attackers to slide it into the far corner, especially when they've made individual errors all season. So yeah, it was just quite an incredible event, to be honest, from start to finish. I don't like our wing pairing. They spam crosses. I had the PlayStation controller in my review. The square button was spammed. There's no variation in their play. No skill moves. No weight of pass for Neto on the transition to Garnacho on a 2v1. No shots being taken by Neto. Garnacho scored, but then decided to sky one of his other shots into the crowd. Condolences to them. And yeah, just João Pedro went missing as well, which was a disappointment considering how excited we all were and still are about him. It's the only guy in the front line I actually trust at the moment, but he didn't play very well. So yeah, not good. Definitely done in terms of any sort of competing in the league at the top end for the league, the crowd. Yeah, that's no surprise to anyone, but just thought I'd clarify. Some people didn't know. Top 4 fight. Yeah, that's what comes next. That's the only thing left. You can't really look at anything else. So that's a shame. I was hoping for more, but I don't play the games. I just watch them. So yes.
No, you predict too. You do that as well.
Yeah, I do predict, and you know what? Shame on me. But I must say I don't like this predicting before the window closes. I don't enjoy it. I've always hated it. Every year I seem to find myself in this same similar state where my predictions are going left, and it's because the window hasn't closed and we've ended the window with players that I didn't want, and we didn't get players that I thought would propel us and improve us, and then things change. But
you're right.
The game is the game.
Things do change. Things do change, and fortunately, this is when Turkish isn't taking the piss out of me and mugging me off for my winnings and the predictions. This is a fair establishment, and you know what happened? When the window closed, we had an opportunity to make 3 changes to our predictions. Did you move Chelsea from second, Matisse, after signing Garnacho? No, you didn't. You kept Chelsea second. Yes or no?
I can't remember.
No, I remember. You kept Chelsea second. You said, you said, I'm not dropping the standard. We have to challenge for the title. I said, no, brother.
We still do.
I said, no, brother. This is not a team that's equipped to challenge for the title. I said, this is a team that's equipped to finish in the top 4. Maybe push for 3rd at most. You said, no, Tobs. You're wrong. Aim for 2nd. You don't watch Chelsea anyway. That's what you said. You don't watch Chelsea anyway. I'll have you know, I've watched your last 3 Premier League games. I've watched every single minute of your last 3 Premier League games. And guess what? You were absolutely dog shit against Nottingham Forest. Only God knows how you won that game 3-0. That was a fake result. You did not deserve to win that game of football. But guess what? You turned it on for 5 minutes in the second half and you were clinical. I watched you against Sunderland and you were absolutely dog shit. Sunderland were the better side. I don't care how much of the ball you had. Sunderland were the better side. They played the better football. They moved the ball better. They caused you more problems in the first half than you caused them. Your amazing midfield, Granit Xhaka came to your ground and he put in a fantastic performance. Lafitte had a good game as well. Tobs came on and he was getting his game off too. Isidore was getting his game off. Yeah? The great Chelsea, you told me, oh, he doesn't watch Chelsea. Well, I'm watching. My eyes are open. And what I'm seeing in front of me is a far cry from what I saw against Liverpool. Against Liverpool, I was so complimentary of you. You played good football in the midst of injuries. Like, you played well. The manager set you up well. The substitutions were on point. Everything was cooking. But since then, you've actually been shocking in the league. You've been shocking. You've been so bad. That Nottingham Forest, I'll say it again, 3-0, fake result. You didn't even play well after you went 2-0 up. They were still creating chances. And then Sunderland. I was tuned into your watch along. Ah, glorious. I was tuned into the watch along. And you know what was so sweet? You know what made that goal so sweet? Guess who it was, guys, that they blammed in the tackle before they punted the ball upfield to Brian Bobby? Guess. Anyone want to guess?
Who they won the ball off?
Who they won the ball off? Guess who they won the ball off?
Caicedo?
The Brazilian wonder kid Esteval.
Oh.
Oi. The Brazilian wonder kid Esteval. He was dribbling into the box. Blam! Clean tackle. Put him on the ground. And then they hoofed it all the way up to Brian Bobby. And
that was anticlimactic.
The rest was history. The rest was history. Glorious.
I thought you were gonna say like Reece James or Caicedo.
Glorious.
Didn't think you was gonna go and pick on an 18-year-old, but anyway.
I am. And I like Esteban. I like Esteban, but you know what?
Whilst Mikey Moore's kicking ball in SPL playing St Mirren, but anyway.
There you go. I got what I want.
I had to skip out when I heard Matisse end his segment by saying, you know, he hates making predictions when the transfer window's still open. And as I walked away, I heard Tobs slightly addressing it, and I think Matisse needed confirmation of facts. So the 3 changes Matisse made when given the chance after deadline day has passed, I repeat, deadline day has passed. He changed his Young Player of the Year candidate from Palmer to Esteval. He decided to give the golden boot from Haaland to Isak.
Wow, we were so high.
And he did make a change in the table. He decided to move Man City from 3rd with Arsenal in 4th and leave Chelsea in 2nd.
Wow.
What was that about the transfer window predictions? And
I went down the path of standards I couldn't come back from. What can I say?
Hey, talk to me about João Pedro, bro. I've heard he's not had a shot in a gazillion minutes, bro. What's going on there?
Bro, when we check,
10.
When we that's exactly right. Play him in the 10. Exactly.
Play him in the 10.
That's why we're so disappointed. I'm so disappointed because he played in the 10. I don't think in all of these games that he didn't have a shot. He was poor. Obviously, there's a lot of context with the 10 men not getting service and you having to play up at Old Trafford in the half on your own. But in some of these games, you should be getting shots off. This is the first, not the first, but this is the main game where the disappointment is because you're playing, in my opinion, your best position. And you didn't take the game by the scruff of the neck, or you didn't get involved enough and dictate. Obviously, yes, there's a back 5 and a 4 and it's compact, but this is the setup you have to come up against. You got to do something. And when we was looking at the pie charts and we was looking at the diagrams in the summer, the shot volume when he signed was low. And I said, I don't know why it's so low, because he's not a bad shooter. And I think he showed that in the Club World Cup. He's a really good shooter. He shoots very cleanly. But for some reason, he just does not pull the trigger often enough. It's almost like a Jadon Sancho 2.0 right now, the shot volume. So I don't know what's going on there, but he never had a record or an evidence prior to joining us of banging in 20. I remember Turkish trying to reel me into the 20 with Gyökeres. I said, let me just stop right now before I get myself into further trouble, because he's just a good footballer. That's one thing I do maintain and stand on. He's a very good footballer. Is he going to get us 20 goals? Is he going to spearhead the attack the way we want to?
Come on, man. It's disappointing.
So much. Disappointing. Very disappointing. It's very disappointing.
Remember him saying in the summer, he's like, I like Pedro.
I do like Pedro.
He brings, and now it's like
I do like Pedro. I still like Pedro. Pedro is one of the few attackers that I actually like it in the team. But
he's just not a striker, is he, man? He's not a striker, man.
Right, he's not doing well enough. He's not doing well enough. What can we say?
We knew this before he signed. He's a good player, but he's not clinical. This is a guy who had never scored more than 5 non-penalty goals at Brighton. He had never scored more than 5 non-penalty goals at Brighton in a single Premier League campaign. So why did we think all of a sudden, in fact, not we, why did you and
he was moving mad? He was
moving
moving
mad.
mad.
Your fan base think all of a sudden, oh, because he's wearing Chelsea and he's scoring all these goals in the World Club Cup, that all of a sudden he's just become a different player.
Bro, he dunks. What can I say?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna say that voice is killing me.
He dinked Donnarumma. He dinked Donnarumma in the final. You know what I mean? I think he scored against West Ham. He was scoring goals. And when you're seeing someone after having Jackson and his shooting technique and having Gu, who is just, you know, should be out on loan, and having Tyreek George, who's actually a good shooter, but he's not a striker. You see someone lob Donnarumma and you see them score against, you know, Flamengo, whoever it was, and West Ham, and he's just racking up goals. Bro, you're going to be excited that someone can finally shoot, you know? I don't think there's many strikers on this panel that are in form, so let's slow down with the slander, because if I go check the charts now, I don't think it's going to look too good for most of your guys, apart from Steve. So let's all slow down. Let's all slow right down. No, you should care.
Most of our guys didn't have the overgas that you put on your striker. I didn't come here telling you Richarlison.
Oh, Turkish didn't gas Gyökeres. You didn't gas Richarlison when he signed.
When he signed initially.
Oh, okay. No. So when Richarlison signed, you didn't gas him. Okay, that's. I
did, and you.
Isak over there. Isak over there, Grizz. You want to smile? Yeah. SAEED don't even rate Sesko. He's Tesco. All of you slow it right down. All of you slow it right down. Slow it right down when it comes to the strikers. When it comes to the strikers, slow it right down. Solanke last season, how many goals did he score? Slow it right down. Yeah,
more non-penalty goals than Ja Pedro. I'll tell you that.
Put your foot on the ball right now, Toby, and relax.
I'll tell you that for free. And Richarlison isn't good, and mind you, he will probably end up scoring more goals than Ja Pedro.
Well, let's wait and see, because he's been one of the biggest flops.
Whoa.
One of the biggest flops.
I agree,
yeah?
Bro.
So let's just slow it.
I agree, Matisse. And yet, Ja Pedro has never scored more non-penalty goals in a single campaign than Richarlison has. Never. So now what?
Next.
Where do we go from here?
we need to talk about that.
Let's move on.
The two uncles at the back.
Yes, we need to talk about. Yes, we do.
How can you listen? You know, there's a thing for me. Yeah, Brian Brobby is one of the worst strikers. Yeah, I think we've ever seen in a long while. He is so awful, bro. Even at Ajax, he's like Lukaku regen. Yeah, brother, the way you allowed him to control, look up, see the skies of West London. You get it, and then be able to pass to, I think it's called Talby or something like that. And then just curl it around, bro. I swear now, them two there, brother, they are so bad. I don't know why they brought off Josh. Maybe it's because they want to protect him. Long season. I don't get it. But brother, them two there, bro, it is Truckle Brothers, bro. Truckle Brothers. It is so bad. And that area in the summer, how you never addressed it. And you bought, and listen, we are repeating ourselves. Garnacho, thank you very much. How dare you do that celebration at 1-0, bro?
Oh,
who the fuck you are, man?
And it was him and Pedro Neto together sitting there.
Yeah. And listen, big up to that guy, the Chelsea Fan TV. You need to go watch that interview about Garnacho.
Is it the Garnacho one?
Yeah, the Garnacho one.
I hate his blonde hair.
Oh, brother, Gittins. Meow. Brother, he's rubbish. I'm telling you, every time I see that Gittins, I just say meow. Just so soft and just, you don't want to do anything, bro. What's he gonna do? He ain't gonna do shit,
What's
bro.
he gonna do? Meow.
What's he gonna do, bro? He's 45 million. Gushing rubbish, garbage, bro. And I'm like, you couldn't spend that money on a half-decent cinema. How is the future? Right now, not ready. Bro, buy a centre back, bro. Someone.
But you know, SAEED. Well, you know what? We say he's not ready. But he came on against Liverpool. He played well.
I
Achimpong
know,
was playing well that
Special,
game.
special circumstances. So, who
Try
played well? Who
him
played
out.
well? Who played well?
Hato, when he came on
Oh,
against Liverpool, he played well.
that is I agree. He should have started Hato from the get-go. He's a left footer. The build-up would have been better anyway. Chalobah's mad rigid, and Chalobah's been awful this season. Chalobah and Tosin have been absolutely awful. Whether it's Man United losing the header against Sesko, whether it's Bayern Munich getting cut up by Kane, whether it's Fulham at home conceding the goal that was offside, but he got twist up again, Tosin. This game, countless games, I could reel them off. There's more. These two have been so bad. And what irks me even more is at the back end of last season, this team defensively and in the Club World Cup was so on point defensively. And since this Premier League season started, this defense has been so shambolic. Red cards, stupid decision-making, rash, errors, all over the place. And now the guys that look the most competent are Colwell, who's injured for the season, Cobham, free, Josh Achimpong, Cobham, free, and Hato, who's 19. And again, I can't even say, because he's not had a run of games for me to say that he's one of the best. But just because he's not playing, he's better than the other two. The facts of the matter is with Tosin and Chalobah, they could easily line up for Fulham or Crystal Palace and you would not bat an eyelid. If Pedro Neto and Garnacho were running to their heart's content and whipping in and spamming the X button, the cross button, sorry, the square button for mid-table teams, you would not bat an eyelid. If Guy was still on loan at Sunderland and whether he's coming off the bench, you would not bat an eyelid. Tyreek George at Fulham, not bat an eyelid. There's too many players around the couple of top players that we have that could easily go and play for mid-table teams and no one would complain. No one would be shocked. That's for me. Obviously, it's a quality thing. The manager, he's having his errors, but it's the quality for me is there's not a big enough differential sometimes. But bruh, what can we do? What can we do? We have to wait for Delap to come back, Palmer to come back. There's a few others as well. Badiashile, I give up at this point with the injuries for Fana. I don't know where he is. Lavia.
Wow.
He played well. He was brilliant against Liverpool. He's brilliant against Benfica, but he's always injured. He's always injured. But that's what it is.
Yeah, I know.
And we talk about recruitment, and I'm sure Robert is listening. But this is why the sporting directors to get a new contract in that summer. Buonanotte, we haven't even spoke about him. Where was he? Is he fit? Is he going to play? Is
I don't
Premier
understand.
League? He's on loan from Brighton. He doesn't come on. Can't contribute against the low blocks. He's meant to be one of the 10s. This is the 10 that we decided to go with after failing to bid for the others. Bro, it's all over the shop, man. All over the shop.
Neto and Garnacho, they're literally like Neto is obviously much better than Garnacho, but Neto is such a deterrent to Chelsea. He's so one-dimensional. He's so wedded to his left foot. There was a moment in that second half where they were on a counter-attack, and it was inexplicably poor defending from Sunderland. The defender he can see the ball. He's not gone to it. And he's let Neto get it. And now it's a 2v1. All Neto has to do is just play a simple pass to Garnacho. And Garnacho is literally clean through on goal. And he just underhits the pass.
Yeah.
And that is textbook Neto, Garnetto. That's what they're calling them, Garnetto. That's textbook Garnetto. These man, they underhit passes, they overhit crosses. If it's Garnacho's case, Garnacho barely creates separation. I was so shocked he scored that goal because I'm like, it felt like it was a good goal.
It was a counter.
I thought the goalkeeping wasn't good. And then I felt like the defending, I'm like, if you've watched Garnacho, all you need to do is just stay touch tight. He's not going to be able to separate properly. But the defender gave him so much space to get his game off.
But I said in the summer, he's a counter-attacking winger, right? Go and play for Nottingham Forest under Nuno and go and run into space. When we're up against a back five with a 4 in front, you need quality. You need quality. You need to be able to dribble. You need to be able to pass. Why have we got 2 wingers that have like a 20-25% dribbling success rate as touchline wingers, so they're isolated? The manager doesn't overload the fullbacks. He doesn't provide any support. You're asking wingers that are not good at dribbling to go 1v1 in this system to create, because that is where the separation is. That's where we're going. We're going out wide and we're going to the touchline and we're trying to create from there. Why profile stylistically do you go with these two? And I was told over the summer, oh, we need Garnacho because he runs in behind and the off the ball movement and he works hard. And I'm like, give me some attributes, give me some quality. No, no one can say a word. Just shit show.
Absolutely. I want him sold already. On God. I always give people 12 months. I try and give them 12 months to 2 years.
Oh, but you got to back him, man.
I don't. No. I can
He
support
needs
him.
you. He needs you, man. He needs your support.
Saeed, Turkish, can you mute this guy because he's a troll.
No, but it's true though. He needs your support, bro.
I will support him in the 90 minutes.
He's a young player.
But I do not rate this guy. I do not rate this player. He is not good. He is not a good winger. This is exactly what Tobs is always arguing and complaining about with Brennan Johnson. They score a goal. Oh, the GA.
I respect Brennan Johnson, man.
And the general play is so damn stinky. It's insane. You already had Neto. You already had Neto. You're a hard worker. You're off the ball runner. You're really weird dribbler. You're box crasher, if that's the trait that he needs to bring into his game. The crossing, which is, by the way, even overstated. Neto's crossing is sometimes maybe good, sometimes extremely shit.
Yeah, overcooks it.
The cross, overcooking the crosses all the time, right? So you've already got one technically very kind of wishy-washy winger. You've just signed Gittins. Come on now.
Thank you very much.
This Garnacho guy would not start for Bournemouth on that left with Semenyo. He would not start for Everton with Ndiaye and Grealish. He would not start for so many teams. It's not even funny. He's off the bench. That is what Man United fans portrayed him to be. You bring him off the bench when there's a bit of space, when the game's opened up against tired legs, and you might just get something. Decision making, quality in the final third, it's just all over the shop. And it sounds like I'm getting on to only him.
I can't lie to you, man. You need to allow Garnacho because at the end of the day,
I don't need to allow shit. I don't need to allow nothing.
No, but you know what it is, bro. You need to focus on others, man. The bigger guys.
I've already spoken about the centre backs. I've spoken about the centre backs.
Don't say focus on others because they knew the mandate in the summer. They already sunk 40-something million into Gittins, right? So they had already committed money into a young up-and-coming winger. They knew the mandate was to go and get a player who is significantly better than Gittins, who can nail down the starting spot. And they went out and signed Garnacho. And when I spoke on this, when the window ended, I was met with abuse. Oh, how are you putting down this 20-something-year-old? No, he's shit. I'm sorry, he is shit. He does not do the fundamentals of what you need as a winger to a good enough standard for even Bournemouth, let alone Chelsea. He wouldn't start at Bournemouth. He wouldn't start at Bournemouth. He wouldn't start at Everton, right? He wouldn't start at Man United. He wouldn't start at Liverpool. He wouldn't start
at... What I'm trying to say though is he's not the reason why they lost that game.
He is part of the reason. He is part of the reason.
We're talking about the attack now. We're not saying he is.
I know.
You know why? Because the reason why I can slightly sympathize with the centre-back situation, even though I've been cussing the directors, so we shouldn't have a group of centre-backs that we don't trust, and the best ones are for free, that you didn't purchase, right? But Disasi's still here. Badiashile was injured over the summer. Fofana was injured. So you couldn't sell to bring in. There was no space. We've already got like 7 centre-backs. We can't buy it an 8th and chalk it off as, oh, we need a centre-back. We have to get rid of the bad recruitment at centre-back or the injury-prone players at centre-back to bring in another. So that means you go Brendan Rodgers, Liverpool, overkill in the attack, and you bring in quality. What is the point of getting rid of Sancho and Christopher Nkunku and Nicholas Jackson and replacing them with players that are not better? What is the point? You're literally moving sideways. And because you play Champions League football, not Conference League, and you're in 4 comps, you may even move slightly backwards. Or you're definitely going to stagnate and plateau at the bare minimum. So I am going to talk about Garnacho because that is where some of our transfer budget has been put into this summer, and it has been a complete waste of resources. And that's why I don't feel sorry for us, because we keep doing this shit. We keep signing these sideways players or these developing players. People telling me, oh, well, you know, we got to give Gittins 2 years. I already know that. I said that in the summer. But now we're already out of a title race, which we weren't really in, but I tried to put us in it because I want to be involved. It's October. It's October. And I've got to wait 2 years for someone to finish fucking developing on top of another player in the same position still developing. Whilst the senior winger, who's been here since like Wolves 2017-18 season, when I was still in uni, he's not even fucking good enough to be the senior winger. He's not Saka. So what are we doing? He's not Salah when he was playing well. So what are we doing relying on him? So now, how are we relying on the 18-year-old from Brazil who's just landed? That's our best winger. That's it. There's no debate anymore. After watching that game this weekend, he is our best winger. Yeah, we can laugh. He gave the ball away. He tried something. He is the best winger. He's the only one that can pass. He's the only one that can come into the 10 position and combine and play 1-2s. He's the only one that wants to take shots. He crashed the box against Liverpool, and he's actually got decent, he's got good dribbling. And he works hard. He actually gets back. So this is what a complete-ish profile looks like. And he's still 18 and he's got loads of developing to do. And the rest of them, they couldn't be more incomplete. There's so many holes in all their game. but two of them this summer cost 95 million and the other one cost 60. So how much money is that, Saeed? Seeing as I shouldn't talk about it. How much money is that?
It's a lot of money. But what I will say,
it's a lot of money, bro.
But listen,
and the midfield as well. Enzo,
that's what I wanted to get to. Enzo, 105 million.
Wasn't good. I'm sorry. I know he had some moments, but I didn't really notice him in the large spells in that game.
How long are we going to say this about Enzo?
Brother, talk to me.
He's not been good this season. He's not been good
enough this season. He scored some goals, but
he's not been good enough in signing for Chelsea.
This is the problem. He had a good season last year, I would say.
Yeah, he had a fairly good season last year.
He had a very good last year.
Not 105 million. Because this is Paul Pogba. You know, I mean, we'd be having conversations.
This is why you have to excuse.
No. Real talk. I'm not trying to get a conversation in there, but we can't just allow.
You're right. You're right, Saeed.
It's okay. You have the same energy, man. Them.
Yep.
Oh, we don't want to.
No,
he's right. He's right. He's right. He's absolutely right.
He's looking at Steve and Grizz.
No. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying we have a conversation. That's all. That's it.
No, I'm just saying.
But what I don't like, this ownership has gone through quite a few models in the first 5 years or however long it's been, right? Because the first model was by experienced players, big contracts.
Yeah, that was just panic. That was panic station.
Okay, panic. But then that kind of shows that maybe this model now maybe wasn't the plan. Maybe it's just the plan they've fallen into, right?
Nah, I wouldn't say so. I think it was always the plan for at least 75.
But then Enzo and Caicedo, 100 mil.
Look at the ages.
Yeah, but you have to. No, it's not even. You have to look. You have to look at the loophole that was closed.
You're not getting much more than that, bro.
The loophole was closed. The amortizing over 10 years, right? Which is 10 million a year. That loophole closed. Since then, we've not really done a deal over 55 million, which is now 5 years. Same thing. 10 million over each year. So that is the kind of amount of money that they're willing to put into an asset or a player over a year. 10 million. When the loophole's 10 years, they'll do it there. When it's 5 years, they'll do it there. The wages are the wages. It's restricted. It's a budget. There's a cap. But they were always going to go down this road. My biggest issue with them is there is a lack of common sense. There is a lack of common sense in terms of balance. You've just signed Gittins, like Toby said. Would it kill you to go and bring in a better left winger, comfortably better than him, so you can allow Gittins to develop and Esteval to develop at their own rate? Would it kill you when Jackson, I don't know what you're doing. You're saying you want to get rid of Jackson, but then you're leaving yourself short. This ownership for the second year on the trot were ready to leave Chelsea with Delap and João Pedro as their only striker options this summer. The only reason why they recalled Gu is because Delap got injured. And now we're figuring out that João Pedro is not even a real 9. Are you having a laugh? So now what you're telling me is Chelsea were going to be tactically limited to starting João Pedro up front because they need a striker on the bench in Delap. They were never going to really try and play them together too much. And if they did, there would be no striker on the bench. And I was saying this all summer. We need 3 attackers, not Gu and Delap and Pedro, 3 starting quality attackers, because you can get an injury and João Pedro can play in the 10. He's positionally a little bit more versatile. So we can't hang our hat on just him. We should have an Ekatike coming. We should have this. We should have that. But I can't be asked, man. It's just this team are gonna finish in the top 4 or 5. They're gonna excuse it because of Champions League football and injuries. Then they're gonna rock in next summer with the same bullshit. They're gonna recall a load of 18-year-olds from Strasbourg and Sporting Lisbon. And then it's gonna be exciting again with Quendo and all these guys and Penders. None of these guys are ready to spearhead us in a league title in their first season. And we're gonna kick it down to 2028, 2029. And then by the time we're meant to be ready, Cole Palmer is going to be like 28 years old. Caicedo is going to be like 27 or 28. Enzo, all these guys are going to be actually in their prime. But at that point, how many league titles have the others racked up, and what's their teams looking like? So we're just, we're just on some nonsense, bro. People will try and gaslight and tell you that a project needs to take 6-7 years for you to win a league. It fucking doesn't. It really doesn't. You just need to not make loads of errors.
Has it been a learning curve for you?
No, I said at the end of last season when we scraped top 4 on the final day that we needed to make serious signings. And then we started the window pretty well with the lap. Everybody on the panel was pretty happy with that. 30 million, pretty snip. João Pedro, okay, not too sure, but you know what? He started well. And then they ended it with shit. Buonanotte, Garnacho, Liverpool, and that was it. So obviously, yeah, I'm gonna say that we need to be in a title race because that's facts. We should be in a title race. You man are all gonna tell me how much money have you spent, this, that, and the third. You should be in a title race. That's exactly what I agree with. So that's why I said we have to be in a title race. We have to, but we're not.
My thing is, I don't understand some of your fans who look at this and they're happy. Like every single year, it's like genuinely, it's like they deliberately go out of their way to take themselves out of contention for the title. It doesn't make any sense. You sign one good player, then you sprinkle it with 3 mid players, 2 poor players, and then you call that a good window. And then they do the same thing again the following summer. Look at what Matisse said with the striker. Last year, Nicholas Jackson was their only out and out number 9. And it hurt them. It hurt them because he dropped out of form and then he got injured. And then they put themselves, they were literally this close to putting themselves in the same position again. And you know what? For all intents and purposes, they've basically put themselves in that same position anyway. Because Gui, I know I watched him against Ajax or whatever, but let's be honest, he's nowhere near the standard. He is nowhere near the standard needed for Chelsea right now. When you look at Champions League, trying to push as high up as possible on the table, he's nowhere near the standard. So they're back to the lap and Pedro.
The problem is that they leave you enough rope to hang yourself with. This is what this ownership do. If you put Chelsea's strongest 11 out there, it's exciting. Esteval is exciting. You know, Palmer's exciting. João Pedro got off to a great start. He was exciting. Caicedo, you know, Lavio when he's fit. Santos, Enzo, James, Cucurella, Colwell. There's enough in there for you to get behind it. And there's enough in it to beat Liverpool. There's enough in it to beat PSG. There's enough in it to go and potentially get more big results in the next couple months. But in terms of consistency in this league, 38 games, when you need to rotate and you need to bring in the squad players are not good enough. The key players are, but there's like 4 or 5 of them. And the squad players are mid. And they'll have great days. Neto, second half against Nottingham Forest, he gets an assist and a goal. Matisse, why were you slandering him? Come on, okay, cool. Sorry, my bad. Garnacho scores. Matisse, why were you? Oh, sorry, my bad. But they are not going to do it over 90 minutes most of the time, and they're not doing it consecutive. Neto, he's had like maybe 3 proper games in the Premier League this season. The rest of them, it's very wishy-washy. It's not good enough. You need to be 8 out of 10.
This top 4, but I don't think it's going to be as simple as what everyone thinks with Chelsea, man.
I agree. It's that 4th spot is wide open.
Yeah,
because they've made it wide open.
You better hold on to that,
wide
boy.
Open.
So let me just make myself clear. I'm not dropping below top 4. You see the standard thing that I was doing. I'm not. So if we're 10th and you're asking me, I'm telling you 4th. If we're 9th right now and you're asking, I'm 4th. I'm not even comprehending anything lower than that. So call me delusional. I don't give a damn. I am not having anything less than that. That is the bare minimum. That is the floor. I am not looking at 6th and 7th. And I'm not even entertaining it. You know when they talk about bad energy, bad vibes, bad juju, I'm not bringing that in here. We're not in this room here that I'm in. I'm not bringing that in. So we're not doing that. So don't ask me about Europa League this season. Don't ask me about conference. I don't care what's going on. I'm telling you, top 4. Top 4 is the bare minimum. That is it. That is it. I'm not coming out. I'm not coming out of that. I'm not coming out of that. I don't care what's going on. Don't ask me nothing else.
Cole Palmer back fit. Reece James, if you keep him fit, like you've got enough to get top 4, but it's gonna be a dogfight. Just like last season, it's gonna be a fight. And if you don't finish in the top 4, yes, I know your standard is 4th. If you don't finish in the top 4, there will be no surprises. There will be no surprises.
I'll be surprised. I'll actually be surprised.
I will not be surprised.
No,
unless we have an injury crisis all season, I will be surprised. If we have enough of the people back, yeah, nah. We're not having that. We're not having that.
Boy.
As much as I'd love to continue on, because there's a bit more I'd like to delve into. There's a lot more we need to delve into across the show. Big up Robert in the building as well. Let me look at what super chats we got regarding Chelsea. Let me scroll up to the top. Starting from BH1. Matisse, it's time we discussed this Santos hype. For 2 years, you've been calling for him, and we are yet to see anything. The Discord community needs answers.
Be patient.
All right, Tobs, man. Just go on, man.
Nah.
I said, nah.
I'm just testing,
cool.
testing 1, 2, 3. Much better. Okay, cool.
Cool. Where are we? Sorry, let me scroll. Stringer Belen says Turkish. Remember Matisse's chest was out pre-season? I do. Don't let him off the hook too easy. Quote, we'll finish above Arsenal. Well, then I guess you'll win the trophy, the Premier League.
Yeah, I thought finishing above Liverpool would need to result in the Premier League, but even Sunderland and Bournemouth are above them right now. So a lot of things have gone very wrong right now.
Regine says Tobs is enjoying Chelsea's misery, but don't forget your real London rivals are about to run away with the league, and they won't let you forget it.
If it happens, we go on holiday.
Some holiday.
Well,
where are we?
Staying here, man. You're gonna go with Turkish. And you're gonna go with him on the.
No, I'm not. I ain't going anywhere with this pussy.
We're gonna do content, my bro.
You went to South Africa. You went to South Africa with him.
Yeah, and guess what? They didn't win the league, so it was fun.
James says Matisse got scratched by the Black Cats, looking like Pink Panther.
We got Sunderland, by the way. I know we didn't give credit, but Sunderland, man.
Played
what
well.
a season.
They played well.
Bro, what a season they have.
Big Steve, what do you want to say about that one? Because you know, he did say something about Sunderland.
How many games have gone?
Say it.
Yeah, we'll talk.
John says, I don't want to hear Matisse compare Declan Rice, the King's finest midfielder, or Baskets compared to that shin kicking Guatemalan again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you man are eating off Caicedo's first bad performance in 12 months. Have fun, man. Enjoy that.
Lemon says, Matisse, about 2 years ago, I highlighted how nasty it was of your fans to sing Bob Marley songs whilst brothers in Paris couldn't get on the train. Want to know if every little thing's going to be all right? Hold, love for the love. Big up, Lemon.
That's
not even gonna dignify it with a response. I'll be honest.
Bit too much better, man.
If he says, who's better, Caicedo or a retirement run Xhaka? Mind you, this is a Xhaka who probably didn't know what a quote Sunderland was when he signed for them. Xhaka's actually done his thing since going there. I can't lie.
Yeah, man. I think Defoe. I don't know if you've seen the documentary. Defoe managed to get him to go. I think he gave him a phone call and persuade him to go.
Defoe.
Brendan Rodgers has been sacked.
Oh yeah. Say that again.
Brendan Rodgers sacked, I think.
Oh
Celtic.
damn! Yeah, Celtic are doing badly.
Hearts are top of the league, aren't they?
Yeah, Hearts top of the league. Yeah,
that is a snackable defense. So
yeah,
that's mad.
Yeah.
If Big Ange, you know what I mean? He's gonna go back there, isn't he?
Bro, they're not even just top of the league. They're 8 points clear. How?
Yeah, no.
How has that happened?
You know why?
Bro.
You know the Brighton guy, that Tony Bloom, whatever he was called. He's gone and took over Hearts and fucking transformed. And they're playing great football. Rangers are off it. Celtic are dead. Hearts could win it. It'd be 40 years since another team outside the top two won it.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Fergie,
bro, that is absolutely insane.
Yeris, it says Sir Granit Xhaka has got 4 wins against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Enzo got shown levels by a 15 million 33-year-old who'd be a better partner for Caicedo.
That's a sick record, you know. 4 wins at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah. Where are we? Temi says he thinks Tobs is on the panel for pure hate. Matisse, I'm sorry our club failed us. May we make things right against these chickens next game.
Oh yeah,
make sure you're there, people.
You better win 3-point lane and all of that jazz. You better win.
Oh, are you on the watch along?
Yeah.
I will be there. I will be there.
Good. I don't want to send anyone else.
Flying tits. Don't want to see no flying tits this time. Yeah.
For God's sake. Counter says, funny how Tobs is saying Chelsea's been flying. Oh, sorry. Sorry, let me start that again. Funny how Tobs is saying Chelsea has been playing dog shit. I don't know if he has been watching their own games. And no matter the hype around our players, they are cheap compared to all of yours.
Good thing I'm a realist and I talk
You
about the
have to be.
positives and
You're
the negatives.
shit. Of course you're a realist. You're a
Well,
Tottenham
we're third. So
What have you got any
clearly we're
reason
not
to get
shit.
delusional for? You've had a whole
Where's the delusion?
lifespan. You've never had a Champions League win that you didn't expect. You've never had dopamine that you didn't
Oh,
you didn't plan for.
is this what you're
You have
doing?
you have no reason to get above your station at any moment because you've been humbled your whole life. So don't compare.
Do you think this
No,
is
it's
doing
facts.
anything?
This is not a cooking. This is facts.
No,
It's
no, no, no,
reality.
no. But yeah,
So,
yeah, it can be.
And even then, you
but
still
I'm
called
asking-
Madison a football genius. And even then, you still called
I'm asking you a
Doherty better
question.
than James. Even then, you still
I'm
lose your
asking
shit.
you-
Imagine if you won things on a consistent basis in your childhood. You wouldn't be able to compose yourself.
Yeah, that was my childhood that you weren't even born for, but yet you claim the glory when your club were winning the trophies back in those days. But if I rewind,
I wasn't
what
born.
do you think you're?
I wasn't alive in the.
What do you think you're gonna gain from this interaction here?
No, I'm just letting you know that you've let
me know
because
multiple times.
Yeah, but you're trying to like make a statement that you're a realist, like you shouldn't be.
I am a realist.
Yeah, you should be. That's what I'm saying.
And you should
of anyone here on this panel, you should be the realist one. You should be the most
I am
composed. Like
I'm
realist.
not calm and composed, but I'm real.
You should, yeah,
I'm real.
you should be.
I'm real.
That
I just
makes
want to
sense.
ask the question: Are you a realist?
I try my very best. Yeah.
Are you sure
But,
you try?
Yeah,
You
I
sure?
do. But then sometimes we
Yo,
go and
leave
win
this
a
realist
cup
OGs,
competition that you don't
OGs,
expect.
man. Yo, you might have hit OGs in this
What
game.
you win the
Yo,
the tin
yo,
pot
you lot,
Europa
man, you
Conference League in the
man.
World Club Cup. That's
Yo.
your delusion. That's your delusional state. That's the Chelsea that you're propping up now. The World Club Cup and the European Conference League.
No.
The Champions League that you won 4 years ago.
Bro.
Yeah.
You're still riding on that.
What I'm telling you is that there's
Okay.
a winning mentality that is ingrained into my football club that yours doesn't have. So
That
we
you're
are
losing.
always that's
But
fine.
you're losing.
Yes, we are.
that winning mentality.
But we're not gonna lose that no, fans don't lose that mentality.
No,
Maybe some
your
fans,
club is losing that mentality. I don't give a shit about your fans. Your club is losing that mentality.
and
You
hence
have
why
lost-
they that's
you
why
have
they
lost
get
the
cussed.
last 4
That's why they
Carabao-
get
what is
cussed.
it?
But you
How
are
many
an actual.
Carabao
You're
Cup
just
finals have you
you
lost
just
straight?
lose. You just lose.
How many Carabao Cup finals have you lost straight?
You just lose.
How many
That's
FA
what
Cup
you need to
finals have you lost
understand.
straight?
You just lose.
You went on
your
a
first
press
trophy
tour.
success.
You went
from
on a press tour.
2008 was last season against the worst Manchester United team in history. In the history of the sport, bro.
That's
Do
fine.
you understand?
Fine,
Do
but we
you
won.
understand how long of a period
That's
that is for
fine,
you
Matisse.
to be not winning, bro?
We
So
won,
we
though.
can't
Guess what?
compare.
I'm not comparing.
And then you went back to lose.
I'm not comparing. I didn't mention
straight back
Tottenham's
to losing.
achievements.
And
I
then
didn't
probably
mention
this
Tottenham's achievements.
round the Carabao Cup fixtures coming out, I bet you any money you're going to be out of this competition. By the time the next show starts, you're going to lose to Newcastle away. And then on this very panel on Thursday, it's another competition you're going to be out of. And it's another trophy you won't be able to get. So this is your reality, bro. Don't make me have to accept your reality and bring it into my domain.
I don't even know.
I'm
I
not
don't
doing
even
that.
know what's prompted this. But let me be clear.
No,
Let me be clear.
I'm just letting you
I don't
know.
know. I don't know what's got your being about it. Maybe it's because you got blamed for the first hour of this show. But let me make one thing clear for you. Even if we are out on Thursday, you will not win the Carabao Cup this season.
Okay.
You will not win the FA Cup this season.
Okay.
You will not win the
Nice.
Premier League this season, and you will not win the Champions League this season. You're not winning a damn thing.
Thank you.
Because
Thank you for
lot-
saying all that. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Get it on wax. You're not winning a damn thing this season. You're not playing. You're not playing in the European Conference League, and you're not playing a pre-season friendly in the summer. You're playing in the
Timestamp
big
that
league.
chat. Timestamp that.
Yeah,
please.
timestamp it. You're not gonna win
Timestamp
it.
the shit out of that.
You're not gonna win it.
Okay, no problem.
Timestamp it. You're not gonna win it.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah, there is no problem.
There is no problem.
You're right. There is no problem because all 4 of those trophies you've not come close to since you won the Champions League. How many years ago?
No problem.
You've not come close.
Let's leave it there. I don't want the timestamps to get confusing for just me. Just leave it there.
Add the timestamps. Add the timestamps.
Shout out to Just Me.
Big up Just Me.
Yeah,
Big up
Just
Jay
Me.
Singer's Way says winning that preseason Audi Trump trophy was the best thing. All the moves for a title charge now realizing week by week that you're a spicy Brentford. London is forever red, Matisse. Know your role. Tabiso says Chelsea fans would kill to have Maguire in their squad. Glory, glory United. Bob, oh, sorry, Boy says Gary Matisse to go. No, Doctor even need a good cooking. City been getting off easy for time now. Oh, don't worry, we're going into City and Liverpool shortly. Spent all that money for loads of mid players. Where are we? Chelsea. What's this one? Ah, cool. Sorry. Stringer Beden says Lee Gunner's worst take. Vote Welbeck over Salah, Mahrez over Neymar, or Neto over Saka. Neto is one of the worst wingers I've ever seen. Martinelli without X Factor.
I'd Savinho on that as well. Savinho's the best.
I was wondering why Grizz and Steve were so respectful in this segment, and I just realized you lot have got your own shit to worry about, haven't you?
They should still be involved, but it's not as if you know.
I didn't go quiet.
I tried to make a few points, but I got cut off by SAEED today. But I get it.
Oh, by me, I've had him speaking.
No, I get it. I get it. The chat noticed they said SAEED keeps cutting off Grizz, but I get it.
What, bro? What? Who said that?
I get it.
I barely
You
said
made
anything.
that up again. You made that up again. Did you make that up again? Because
Yeah,
I tried to make a point.
I see the chat saying Grizz is about to fall asleep. That's what
Yeah,
I was
man.
I was trying to make a point about Caicedo that too much pressure's on him because the rest of the players around him.
Absolutely.
Bro, that was for team of the season. You should have done all that. Ever since that team of the season video, you've been trying to draw it back. Don't
Bro,
worry,
he makes me sick, bro. Honestly.
Don't worry, man. It's all good, man.
Who are you trying to prove a point to?
Carrying.
Why are you trying to prove a point to these Chelsea fans? You said what you said.
No,
I'm
it's just
sick. You made me sick. I'm actually sick. Well done.
Chris says the way Matisse is talking, it's almost as if the Premier League is levels above an end of season invitational tournament. Sorry, Club World Cup standard. Surely not. Jeremy says Todd Bowley, quote, successful club you got there, Chelsea. Be a shame if something happened to it. Gorsian says, I ain't superstitious, but looks like Chelsea tend to lose points whenever Matisse says we need to go on a run.
Yeah, facts.
That's true, you know, that's true.
That's actually
Shoab says Matisse taking all the hits. Wait till the attention is focused on Mr. Warhat with war crimes.
Wow.
It's game week. Aye, Robert. It's game week 9, Matisse. Relax. Injuries have plagued us, and you know that. Making conclusions after game week 9 is crazy. Relax. We got this. Told you to relax twice in one super chat, bro.
Oh shit.
Robert, the conclusion that
we asked him what this is.
The conclusion that we're not going to win the league and we're not going to be in a title race is not difficult to make when you lose at home to Sunderland and you drop points at home to Palace and Brentford's. And like, I don't know how much margin for error you think there is in an actual title race. I don't know if you've been in one before. It's been a while since we were in one. Maybe you weren't watching back then. You need to be on point if you're going to be in a title race. And it's very clear that we rely upon whoever it is that's out. But even the people that are out, there's only 2 people that are out that are actually integral to this team, and that is Colwell and Palmer. Don't try and bring in the rest of the players and pretend like they're going to change the world. Delap is not the second coming of Harry Kane. Badiashile is injury prone anyway. You admitted that yourself. So who else is there? Sigurd. Let's not do this, bro. There's 2 players. One is out for the season, and the other one, bro, he's not playing how he was playing under Poch consistently. So he would have to have a Poch season for us to be involved, and he's not had that in recent months.
Who's that? The second player that's not playing?
Cole Palmer. He had a tail off at the end of last season. Now he's injured. He's not going to come back and just start ripping it up immediately. It's going to take time.
That is Sigurd guy. Sorry, actually, no. Let's move on. Sorry.
Yeah, you're about to start analyzing some bullshit, bro. And we got more things to analyze, man. Don't worry, man. Also says Tobs cooking today. Congrats the second the topic gets to trophies, you won the convo. Thumbs up, or Tobs agrees. Eric Cave says, have you guys noticed that when Matisse gets triggered, he shouts rhetorical nonsense, talks over you to avoid answering anything uncomfortable for him, and tries to gas out everyone, then run away? Is that the tactics? I haven't noticed.
Yeah, we all do that, to be fair. But thank you.
Matisse has been on the edge. A couple more losses, I'm telling you. That, yeah, it's long for Maresca. But yeah, let's keep it moving, people. Hit the like button. We've passed 1,000 likes, but let's get to 3,000 likes. We've got nearly 10k in the building. And yeah, Big up the community. Love for the love as always. You enjoyed the debate we did yesterday, or came out yesterday after all the action, and you know, a lot of requests for that to be weekly. Well, so far this season it has been weekly. If you're subscribed with the notification bell on, you'll know that. And we aim to continue doing those weekly, and doing our best to, you know, mix it up with Steve and SAEED getting more involved as well. But that will happen, people. Just make sure you continue liking, hyping, subscribing, and we keep it moving. Liverpool City, I mean, you got the war hat on.
No, I want to make things clear. There's no war. I'm very ill, so it's just to keep me warm today. So don't get it twisted. I'm not giving mixed messages. Wait, she's laughing.
I'd say we start on City, you know, because Liverpool, we can park that up for a little bit. You feel me?
Yeah. Let's go to City.
Steve, I can't lie. We need to talk today because, yeah, we need to talk. But yeah, go ahead, Steve.
Talk.
I just think, you know what, man, there's a lot of dependence on Haaland, and some players need to step up, and some players we need to talk about. But I'll let you go ahead first.
No, I agree. The team, it was a bit mad from the second the team got announced. We was like, why is he changing it again? You know what I mean? We've been winning games and moving all right. Then all of a sudden, Gvardiol's at left back again. Stones is back in at centre back. Oscar Bob's starting on the right. Doku's been playing well. He's not getting a game. It was just a bit weird. You know what I mean? I can't say we didn't play too bad. You know what I mean? We got beat. We deserve to get beat. But it's Haaland's the man. But the backup dancers aren't there. You know what I mean? Savinho, I said it, should have took the dough. As soon as anyone's offering fucking 70 million for Savinho, take it, mate. You know what I mean? Take the dough. We've gone from Leroy Sané, Raheem Sterling, Riyad Mahrez to Doku, Savinho, Bob. And it's like, you got to give him a chance. But when you're going for the Premier League title, you can't give these players a chance. You can't wait around and think, oh well, we'll give them another season, because last season they didn't deliver. Last season we was nowhere near it. So okay, we think, right, we've had our bad blip. We've got to go and challenge again. And then you look round, and it's the word Matisse said before about Chelsea: consistency. One thing with Manchester City is, over the last 6 titles, we've been consistent. So you know that we might have not been the best, but consistently we would get the results. This City team at the minute, it's not consistent enough to put that run together. So when people say, oh, Man City are going to win the league, going to put a run together 14, 15 games, that might have been true for the teams a few years ago. But this is a totally different side. It doesn't play like that team. It's not that team. So, yeah, we're on a decent run of winning. But then, I mean, we've not won at Villa Park for the last 3 seasons. So it's like, okay, fair enough. But just coming into the game, second half, there's just nothing there. You've got Ryan Cherky and Mamouche on the bench. Play them, you know what I mean? Get them involved early doors. Don't bring them on 75th minute, etc. But we were weak in midfield. Villa, you've got a Villa midfield, Onana, McGinn, you know, players that are physical. He's playing Reinders, Bernardo, Foden. So they were walking through us. John Stones was stepping into midfield. Okay, that's fine. And we had a lot of the ball early door. But then when you realise that John Stones can't hurt you in midfield, Villa just let him go. Let John Stones carry it, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you got to give credit to Villa. I mean, Haaland had a good chance one-on-one, but it was a fantastic save from Martinez low down. People were moaning in the ground about the goal, saying he was offside for the corner, which he was. But that happens, shit happens. But we should be going there. If you want to win the league, you got to go there and win. And win or get something. Even get a point at the end, I would have been happy with it, because you have them games where you think, you know what, so we're not at the races. But we didn't look like scoring, to be fair. We huffed and puffed a little bit, and it's just one of them things. But we're not good enough at the minute. You know, Pep, this weird thing about changing the team back, it's frustrating to watch, because obviously what he's done, he's a genius, but you just left baffled in the stand thinking, why? Because Gvardiol's been playing great at centre-back with Diaz. Gvardiol complements Diaz. We look good. You put Stones and Diaz, they're too slow. The pair of them are too slow. People are going to get in and around you. I mean, the goal he scored was a decent goal. Matty Cash played well. But Savinho, first 5 minutes, he beats Cash 3 times. 3 shit crosses into the box, nothing. Then after that, there's nothing. He doesn't track back. He's in no man's land. And then you've got Oscar Bob on the other side. Oscar's had a bad injury, I get that. But there comes a point where you've got to take a step back and say, right, is Oscar Bob good enough for this Man City team to start? And I don't think he is. He might be good enough to come on last 20 minutes when teams are tired and create something. But when Oscar Bob starts, you're a man down. You're a man down. You know, and at the end of the day, Reinders, he's getting used to the league. But 1 minute he's playing him in a 10. Then he's playing him in an 8. Now he's playing him in a 6. So, I mean, he plays better football when Rodri's there. But there's no excuses. You know, I think that one was on Pep. I feel like he was... he got it wrong, and he needed to just... Nico O'Reilly, he's in the England squad. He's playing well at left-back. You know, that Nunes full-back situation's been okay. We've been getting results out of it. Just don't change it. You know what I mean? We know where we are. Keep it the same. But Nico Gonzalez, last 2 or 3 games, he's been really good in midfield. Then we take him out of there because he got a knock against Villarreal. But we look better when he come on. So it's just frustrating. It is what it is. But like you say, they've got to keep, if they want to challenge for this title, they've got to get consistency back, and they've got to get it quick. And he's got to find out what his best 11 is. Is it Mamouche and Cherke on the flanks? Is it Doku and Cherke? Is it Doku and Mamouche? We don't know. But we can't rely on the big fella all the time, because once teams get onto it and think, you know what, just cut out the supply line to Earl, that nullifies City, then that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? And we'll be back to side, passing along the back again and having 70% possession and getting beat. So, but we deserve to lose. We weren't good enough. And like you say, Aston Villa got beat off go-ahead Eagles on Thursday. Yeah. And then they could have come here, thought, shit, Man City's coming to town. We're going to get levered. They came there and put a performance in and outfought us and won the game. So you got to give them credit for it, you know. They defended well and they took the chance. Other than that, there's not a lot else to say. Frustration is the word. And we've not got any easy games coming up. We've got Bournemouth at home. We've got Bournemouth at home. We've got Liverpool at home, and we've got Newcastle away. So
Jesus Christ,
time to stand up and get your balls out, isn't it?
Boy, I did say, guys, I said this would be the game where I thought if they win this game, Villa, yeah, they're in a race, and I can say, you know what, maybe I was wrong, but this game, and they failed the test for me, and I think there's more problems than what people make in this team. Yes, Guardiola's overthinking it. I don't know what Reinders. When did Reinders become a 6? Not even a 6, by the way.
Crazy.
A low 6.
Yeah.
Then he puts Bernardo Silva, Foden, Oscar Bob, no pace in there. Then you've got Savio, who's brain dead. For me, I don't know how anyone rates this guy. He's
got talent. He's got talent. It's just rough around the edges.
No, bro, he's garbage. He's another one.
He's not garbage. He's not garbage.
Now that I'm being serious, bro. Them kind of wingers, man, I could never do them, bro. Just one-dimensional. There's no tricks. You're meant to be a Brazilian. Man's from Peru, bro. He ain't Brazilian.
Bro, they were all, when that 11 went out, it was all left footers, bro.
He's called Sav, man. He's not called Savinho, bro. Call him Sav, because Indio, bro, all of this, bro, come on, man. But I just
give him a new contract. Give him a new contract.
Sign a new deal.
Do not go near that player. You already got.
I can't believe Tobs was ready to slap down 70 million for him.
And he
bro, you can tell I'm starving, bro. I just need technical. Just can you dribble?
It's starving.
Can you cross? Tick. Are you Brazilian?
Bro. If you want a winger, go get that Indai. That Indai guy is level.
He does look good. I do like him. I do wonder though if he belongs where he is. That's the only thing.
Indai is very good. Indai is a very good player, but there's no. There's literally similar to them. He's great and he looks good on the eye and he works hard. But when it comes to the final product at the end of it, it's not there. I watched him for Everton against City and I thought, you know what, he works hard and he's techie in that. But I mean, I've said it before. People get gassed about certain players at these lower teams where it's great because you're watching them and you think they're automatically going to do that. When they leave that team, they're going to come into our team and do it. But when you leave a team that's mid-table to come to an elite team, it's fucking totally different. It's totally different. The training, what you got to do off the ball, and everything. You can't run around. What you can do at Everton, you can't do at Man City. What you do at Everton, you can't do at Liverpool. The demands are different, and that's why I say, yeah, them players are good, but they're not elite. You know what I mean? And the way City are now,
he's not elite, but it's very difficult to watch him and watch Garnacho or Brennan Johnson. It's very difficult to watch that. Like,
nah, come on, you lot are taking the piss. Putting Sevilla with Garnacho and Brennan.
No,
Johnson.
I'm not. No, I'm talking about Ndai. I'm saying like to watch him at Everton. His footwork, the ball control, the carrying, the dribbling. I get it. I get exactly what you're saying, Steve. So I do have my like reservations on whether he could step up. But just watching him play football and watching someone else chase their touch. Oh my days!
You know what it is though. Ndai is a quality player, but you know what Man City need? Man City need a blend of what he has on the ball, but they need game winners, match winners, guys who are gonna get it cracking and put numbers on the board.
October, he had. We've gone to Villa and he's played Reinders as a 6. We've got Mateo Kovacic on the bench and Nico Gonzalez, right? So for me, you've got Onana, who's not the greatest player, by the way, but he's big and powerful and physical, and he's just a fucking nuisance. Then you've got John McGinn, right, who for me was Villa's best player. And John McGinn is one of them players where if he plays for you, you love him. If you watch him, you think he is dog shit, because all he was doing was taking a touch. As soon as you touch him, fall down, break the play up, get the ball. He did his job. And Man City, if Rodri's in the middle, Rodri's cute, and Rodri be onto him and thinking, you know what, I'll sort him out. Reinders and that were just falling for the oldest trick in the book. Touch him, fell down. Guardiola's wrestling with him in the corner and that. And I'm thinking, you've been had over here. And like you say, you need experience to say, listen, don't get involved in that there. Why are you getting involved in that there? Leave him. You know what I mean? We've got a game to win. But they didn't. And Villa took us off our game and frustrated the life out of us. And like you say, this team at the minute, we need wingers that can deliver. We need a midfielder, a midfield player in there that can step up when Rodri's not there. And the biggest difference we've got from the teams before, we had a Julian Alvarez who could come on with 20 minutes to go to either back it up with Haaland or take over Haaland. At the minute, we've got no one. I know Mamouche is coming back from Indole, but
he's got Turkey on the bench. 5 minutes now, but Steve, that's taking a piss that year.
Turkey's been injured. He's been injured, mate. He has been injured.
He's been fit for about at least 3-4 games now. He's been on the bench.
He's been fit for 2 games, but he's done about 10 minutes. We're playing Swansea Wednesday night. I'm going to Swansea Wednesday night. I don't give a fuck if they don't fancy it. Mamouche's playing, Turkey's playing, fucking Trafford's playing, and I'm saying, get out there in the rain in Swansea. You're going to get booted to fuck, but you're going to have to, deal with it, because we need players up to speed now.
100%. I was going to say that with Turkey, you need him up to speed badly.
Yeah.
Just from a in possession standpoint, just someone who can do something off the cuff, just like unlock the defense, zip, find the ball to Haaland. I watched that game. I actually thought Bernardo Silva was probably one of your better performers in the first half, but I wouldn't even say he played great. I felt Foden looked a little bit lost in that game.
Same thing with Foden, though. There's no one gives him the ball. Look, watch how many times he's asking for it in a tight space, right? They don't give it. Ruben Diaz give it him once in a tight space. He did that little back heel flick and put Gonzalez away. And then I'm saying, look, just because he's a man on him, Phil Foden's one of the best when you give him the ball with a man on him. He wants the ball when the man's on him. Don't fucking think, I can't give it to Phil. He's going to get pressed. Give it to Phil. He's the best, but they don't. And that's what I'm saying. You've got to be braver to win these games. The old Man City team was brave, and this team's not brave. It's very, very scared of making a mistake, and that's when you side to side.
Steve, even your run, I can't lie, it was a bit overrated, bro. The Everton game didn't, for me, tell the full story. Even though I think second half, I thought Haaland could have had a couple of goals. Brentford, very cautious. Monaco game, yeah, cool. They got a penalty last minute. Like, I don't think it's been that kind of run, where you're like, wow, like. City
It's not.
Not really like one of them kind of runs where if I'm Arsenal or someone else, I'm fearing.
It's Haaland, isn't
Only
it?
Haaland, bro. And if Haaland don't score, City are not scoring. It's mad. It's mad.
That's it. But we're not there. We're not that team where people get it out their head that Man City. People going on to me, Man City. I'm going, hold on a minute, mate. Last season we were third, mate. We were 1-1 in. Don't be looking at us like We've let Arsenal do the shit. Don't look at us. Last season, we let Liverpool do it because that was on us because we were the champions. But this season, we know where we're to be. We just got to keep in the race and get there and see if we can do something. But looking at us and what we've done and where we are, you know, the eyes shouldn't be on us. You know, we're not the ones to do it. We just got to keep
transition, isn't it?
We've got to keep in the mix, man. You know what I mean? And we will get, and don't get me wrong, with these positives there, but consistency-wise will be our problem. We are capable of winning 4 or 5 games, and you think, oh yeah, City are back. And then there'll be a spanner in the works somewhere. We'll do a daft one. Whereas the last City team that was winning the league was City's won 4. They're going to win 14 now. There ain't no one stopping them now, you know. And that's the difference with it. It's the consistency.
I don't trust the defense either.
It's not even just the defense; it's the midfield as well. I think you need athleticism, power. Like, you need power in that team because Aston Villa 2 free passes and they're in behind your defense, or like you said, Morgan Rogers picks up the ball, McGinn picks up the ball, and they just walk through your midfield. That team is missing a lot of steel. Like you're still Man City, so you still have players who have the technical quality. So like in certain spells, you can keep the ball, maybe keep the teams penned around, but like you're missing that penetration in attack. If a team cuts off this Haaland supply line, and then you're missing the counter pressing options as well to actually stop teams breaking on you. So now you try and pen teams in, but you ain't got the cutting edge to sort of break through. And then all the team needs to do is nick the ball, zip 2 free passes, and they're in at your defense.
Do you reckon they'll spend money in January?
Yeah,
they have to.
100%. We need Rodri. We need Rodri. We need Rodri back, and we need Rodri back settled. Mateo Kovacic back is steady. You know what I mean, to take the pressure off him. Gonzalez was playing well. Kuzanov is to come back as well at right back. Eight Naori's still not played. He's still coming back. So there's players to come back. But what I'm saying is, you can't fucking you can't lose 3 games in 9. You know what I mean? It's not title form that. It's fucking mad. And like you say, it's crazy at the minute. The Premier League's up and down, and we just know where we are at the minute. And like you say, we just got to get everyone fit. But it's frustrating when you go there and you think, why has he done that? If I can see it, why can't he see it? You know what I mean? But that's modern day football. We all think we're the gaffers, but it was just frustrating. But listen, I've got to give credit to Villa. They had a bad week last week, and
they're on a roll, man. I played to them.
And they're doing all right. You know what I mean? But hey ho.
If we've asked GRIZZ recently about regrets and all of that, and looking back and would you make a different move in hindsight, knowing what you know now? It's only 9 games into the season, though, maybe 12 all competitions. But the Guardiola contract extension, you know, I remember a time when we all was fretting that moment, you know, hoping that he wouldn't extend and you know the charges aligned and all of that stuff, you know, because of City's dominance. Looking at that maybe as the get out of jail card, and that brings City back down. But he re-signed, and you know he's spent a lot of money. You know, we have, so Liverpool, but Pep spent a lot of money in that time as well. In hindsight now, if I could say to you, we go back to May or June, and that's Pep's last month as City manager, and you go into a new direction with a new manager, do you take it, or do you still trust that? No. Okay.
No, I'll just keep him. He's the best manager in the world. It's people are mad. Who else is he about? There's no one about. Tell me another manager who's going to come and step in at City now and take it to the next level. It's no one there. So Pep's doing what he's doing, and like you say, what people need to understand is, right, what you're going to see is, you look at Liverpool this season. They won the league last season at a canter. They spent 500 million, added 2 world-class players, Isaac, Wirtz, and they're struggling. Right, it's so hard for teams to go back to back. It's so hard to motivate the squad to go again and again and again. Pep's motivated this squad to go 4 times in a row against Liverpool, against Arsenal. There's nobody better to be where we need to be. The problem is we let it go a season too far with the same players. We've always been good at freshening up the team, and it always looked like Man City. They've lost a load of players, but the new players have just transitioned in. How did they keep doing it? How did they keep doing it? It's because they identified when certain players were not good enough. The fans were screaming, don't let David Silva go, give him 1 more year. Don't let Aguero go, give him 1 more year. Don't let Yaya go, give him 1 more year. Don't let De Bruyne go. Give him one more year. City at the top were right, and we cut it. But the season we won that 4th title, we should never have won that title that season. It was only Liverpool and Arsenal slipped near the end, and we carried on through. But we wasn't the best team that season. And then Pep thought, you know what? We've won 4 in a row. We've fucking got a good side here. We'll win 5 in a row. And that was his mistake. Now, in my opinion, we're 1 behind where we need to be all the time. And we've got to catch up. We can't afford any mistakes in the signing. So they went out and got Cousinov and Reyes, who's on loan at Girona, and Gonzalez to steady the ship last season because we were in a bad way. We were in a bad way. And we finished 3rd, which was good. And then he's gone out in the summer and he's got Reinders. Donnarumma's a big signing for us now, etc., etc. We're not a million miles away from where we need to be, but I think it's going to take another window or 2, and he's going to have to realise that some of the signings he made aren't good enough. So Jeremy Doku, he's going to have to hold his hands up and say, you know what, we might have to go in a different direction. Savinho the same. Oscar Bob might have to be sold because he's not quite there. So there's going to be some uncomfortable conversations, but if Guardiola is serious about finishing his career at Man City on a high, he's got to make them ruthless decisions and get rid of the ones that he's having faith with now, but the fans are losing patience with him because they're not good enough, you know.
What, Doku?
Yeah,
Jeremy's had a good season up to now, but you watch him, he comes off the bench, he's frustrating to death. For me, he needs to play on the right. He needs to play on the right. He popped up on the right against Man United once, assisted. He popped up against Everton once on the right. He's dangerous. Pep's playing him on the left. You know, if you get a good fullback that knows, who can watch Jeremy Doku and see what he does, you can nullify him. The Villarreal fullback the other night in Europe, add him off to a T, mate, to a T. So, yeah, he's dangerous, but come on, he's not consistent enough to do it, to do what he's doing, you know? So there's got to be a conversation where you think, do we want to watch Jeremy Doku run into defenders and cross the ball over Haaland's head and jink inside and shoot 50 foot over the bar? Do we want to go with that because he's Doku and he looks exciting? Or do we want a fucking out-and-out winger who's maybe not technically as good, but he gets that end product? He whips the ball in quick, Haaland taps it in, he cuts inside, shoots, scores a goal. You know, that's what we got to make. And I feel like that conversation's coming. Savinho's not it. I'm sorry, he's not it. And we know that as City fans. Oscar Bob, he's had 1 year of injury, but we can't wait around. And Doku, you know, where's that going to end? But something's got to change. We need backup to Erling Haaland. We need goals from somewhere else, you know?
Fair enough. Let me see what the super chats are saying on Man City. We've had a few come in. Max, big up Max, says, relax with not trusting the defense. We conceded 1 chance the whole game, and even then it's a screamer. Playing with no DM, no Kusunov, no Rodri, and against a very good team. Boy says, Steve, let me tell you City future when Pep leaves and you still have all these mid transfers. Haaland will want out and little City won't be able to attract top players. 115 is coming. Called to these lawyers.
Yeah. Before Pep, we had Mancini, won the league. And then we had Pellegrini, won the league. So we'll definitely be winning the league without Pep.
This one from Gorsian says, Steve and others, do you think it's fair for Pep to leave City after this season with this squad? No more additions in brackets, even if you were to win the league. I mean, if
Pep Guardiola, he can leave. He can leave for me whenever he wants to leave. After what he's done and brought to the club, there's nobody can say anything different. You know, so he can do what he wants, and that's what I'm saying. He's got that in the bank. So I'm not entitled enough to be saying to be talking down to Pep Guardiola. I support Manchester City Football Club because I love Manchester City Football Club. I don't support them because we win, and I don't support them because of Pep. I support him because it's Man City Football Club. So if he wants to leave, let him leave. You know what I mean? We'll still be here and ready to go.
Shamar, big up, says, at the end of the day, our wingers are not at the level compared to Sane, Sterling and Mahrez. We need bastards in midfield. We are soft in the middle.
Definitely soft in the middle. Yep.
Yeah, he's right. He's right.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking about my players.
Where are we? Is anyone on City? I think I've got all the City. Here we are. Second City says, Big Steve, why can't your fraud coach win when he does not have better players than the opposition in every position? Should have been sacked last season.
Thanks for the super chat.
And YouTube sinner saying, Steve, where did you get the replica Premier League from? Asking for a Turkish friend.
He knows where I got it from.
Come on. I think that's it. Apologies if I've missed any. I'm quickly scrolling. The Liverpool ones as well, mixed in with City, and we're about to move on to Liverpool as well. So I'll probably save them. Here's one quickly. That loss is fully on Pep, says Jordan. To play Reinders, that's 127 out of 68 total ground duels as a 6 against a very physical Villa midfield is rank incompetence.
It's mental. And like you say, Reinders is it's like playing Phil Foden in a 6. What you think you're going to achieve by that? It's not going to happen. And Reinders the same. He looks great on the ball, but when we've had Rodri there, Reinders is looking good. But at the minute, it's just weird, man. But he's Pep. Every genius manager you get, Wenger, Fergie, Klopp, they've all got that weird shit that they do where you think, what are you doing that for? But you can't call it out because he's a fucking genius. And then you think, yeah, so it's one of them. You take the rough with the smooth. I'll take the odd fucking weird Guardiola thing. We went to a Champions League final with Chelsea and we played 55 consecutive games with a DM. Got to the Champions League final against a Chelsea team with N'Golo Kante and everyone in it and had Rodri and Fernandinho on the bench and got beat 1-0. Still not over it. But can you imagine as a City fan walking out that ground thinking, why the fuck did Rodri and Fernandinho play in that game? But that's Pep. You know what I mean? It's mad. But we'll never get to the bottom of it, man, until probably he writes a book or something when he's old and when we realise he's just weird.
Touchline Joker says, I guess City didn't believe enough against Aston Villa. Big up Touchline Joker. And Gorsian adding to this earlier super chat. Following up with my earlier statement, don't you think it would be similar to a Sir Alex Ferguson exit and how United suffered?
Well,
that squad wasn't compared to this squad here.
Yeah.
No way.
And I don't think Sir Alex deserves criticism for the way the squad was left either. He won the league and bounced. You know, you can
but then he also enabled a lot of things to, in terms of recruitment and whatnot. Could have done better. Could have left it in a better state. But look at this squad City have got. Like, they got no players that are aging apart from maybe Stones.
I think that's the sporting director's job, as far as I'm concerned. The manager's job is not to leave the squad for the next manager. That's a sporting director's job. If you think that your manager's coming towards the end of their tenure, but if you think your manager's coming towards the end of the tenure, then make sure your club is ready for that tenure to end, and make sure the team's ready.
And they will. City will, like you say, the City will do. I feel like, you look at the players. You've got Cousinov, good young player. You've got Gvardiol, Ruben Diaz. You've got that Vita Reyes. You've got Echeverri, who's on loan at Leverkusen. You've got Erling Haaland. You've got Rodri. You've got Reinders. You've got Foden. There's not fucking bums. You know what I mean? But there's one or two in certain positions where you think you're not up to the level, man. We just need to get back there. And like you say, we will get back there. But this season, it's looking like consistency-wise, we're not there, man.
And I think that's it for the Chelsea. The City super chats. I see another one on Chelsea. I'll get that in at the end, people. Any super chats on random subjects or not, relevant to the topic in hand. End of the show, as you know, 10,000 in the building. Let's get to 5,000 likes, people. Like, hype, subscribe, and the individual channels are in the description below. Grizz, I know you're not feeling well this evening, and Liverpool ain't been feeling well for a little while, but we got to get your thoughts, man.
Yeah, man. First, thank you, Turkish, for sorting me out with a ticket.
You didn't even say bye.
Little did I know the evil intent.
When did he leave? Because he told me that he left at full time.
I went toilet and I came back and he was gone.
Nah, he's lying.
So what time was that? Like just before?
At about 7 minutes left on the clock.
Chat, see what they're doing. It's my turn, remember, to speak.
And
Steve, you go first.
He didn't believe. He didn't believe. But yeah, go ahead.
Turkish is straight lying. I was going to thank you for giving me a ticket, but fuck you now.
Anytime.
Turkish stood behind me all the game, just probably laughing at me. I couldn't see his face. Like, come on, man.
Bravo.
Grow up. But Toby, back me on this one, man. You know what I mean? Grow up. And yeah, he witnessed with me a live hate watch and it was a hate watch. I hated
You do
watching
well at them. I can't lie. Turkish, I'm proud of you, man. The hate watches are doing good, man. I can't lie.
Oh
Big up
man,
to
I
you, man.
can't lie. I didn't know it was this good. You lot didn't tell me it's this good. The
Bro,
feeling.
it's good. It's good.
Hey,
It's good. Go ahead,
so
please.
good. Taking medicine and drinking orange juice mid-sentence or what?
Yeah, I'm preparing myself for what I'm about to receive. But yeah, it's peak watching Liverpool. They've actually made me sick. Like literally, they've actually made me sick. That was one of the worst performances. In fact, it was one of the worst performances since Brentford under Klopp a few years ago when we got battered in a very similar situation. We got bullied all over the pitch. There's been excuses, there's been reasons, there's been unlucky last-minute goals. This time there was nothing. There was no excuses. There was nothing. He picked the wrong team. He's under huge pressure. Turkish asked me a few weeks ago, what's the biggest problem right now? And I said, Slot has to know his team. Steve was talking about Pep needs to know his best team. I genuinely don't think Slot knows his best team yet. He hasn't had anyone ready. He hasn't had everyone available at the same time, bear in mind, but I don't think he knows it. That's just my opinion. I don't think he knows his best team. There's so many question marks. So many question marks. There's gaps. Apart from Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones, everyone else was a 2 out of 10. Like Szoboszlai was brilliant. Just a one-man show. Everyone else didn't have the energy, didn't have the legs, didn't have the desire. And it's worrying. It's worrying. We've got Aston Villa next. We've just put City away. And then we've got Man City. And then Real Madrid. So yeah, it could get worse. It could get worse.
You're finished.
We're finished. I'm finished. I'm not feeling well.
Surely you got to get it together though at some point. Surely.
On it, and I'm being so serious. You're the only team that I actually think has any potential of still recovering. I've never looked at City and thought, yeah, they're equipped. We are not equipped. You are the only team that can possibly.
You're actually equipped. Even with your flaws, you're equipped.
You need to do something because if you don't, it's a one-horse race.
Brother, relax.
You are. You got the fight.
It's only
Let's
you
break it down. What's the artillery they've got here? Is it sticks? Is it, you know what I mean? It's
a 130 million pound Isak with back-to-back 20-goal campaigns. It's Ekitike who's come into this country.
They got a sniper. They got a Swedish sniper.
Like he's ready to go. It's Salah, one of the Premier League goats, who just scored a great goal on the weekend, who needs to sort his shit out as well. And the list goes on and on. Florian Wirtz, 120 million. Premier League, Bundesliga, one of the best players. No, Bayern Munich wanted him. Galactico. Yes, SAEED, that's the firepower. And that firepower is the only firepower that will be held accountable all season long. Like Haaland, okay, cool. What are we really thinking about City? Okay, Cherki, Mamouche, okay. Chelsea, Palmer, okay, yeah. João Pedro, okay. The rest of the wingers, that Liverpool firepower right there, I don't care what they think they're on. That firepower
have to put it together, though. Like he's saying there.
That's what we're saying, though. When
has to deliver.
Is it Slot out or is it the players?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that firepower has to deliver. That firepower is so, like, I spoke about earlier, going attack heavy. So with all of their defensive issues, fine. We can understand the balance. Kirkes has been awful. He's actually going to give Van Dijk a heart attack, right? That attack is it's inexcusable for that attack not to cook at some point. I'm not saying right now, but I'm saying as the season goes on, that attack have to figure it out. They just have to. Whether it's with Salah in the team or it's not, or it's front three Wirtz.
And that's what I've been saying. When Matisse said, when Toby said, surely you got to put it together, I have absolutely no doubt. People need to hear me out before they misquote me. I have no doubt we will put this together at some stage. Well, my point is, by then the title race will be too late because it's very evident we haven't functioned as an attack. And while Arsenal wheel away the wins, the momentum is too much. Yes, I have faith eventually we'll work this out. I'm very intrigued how we set up in AFCON. I think the future plan is to play Isak and Ekitike with Wirtz in the 10. But he can't do that with Mohamed Salah and Gakpo at the moment. So there is issues. I said to you guys a couple of weeks ago, McAllister and Wirtz can't play in the same team. We got bullied. You were talking about pace and power in the City team as well. I've said it numerous times. This Premier League is about pace, power, strength. You have to have it. You can't be outran. Brentford, you know Keith Andrews, brother. It was no tactical master plan. He just said, make sure you win every duel. every duel, and that's what it was. They won every single duel. Only Szoboszlai and Jones won their duels. They beat us up, like beat us up, and not only physically, mentally as well. Because when that goal got, so you think to yourself, oh, not throwing, not throwing, not throwing. It's got into his head, and first minute, throwing, bang. Yeah, he's peaking at the moment, and next few weeks, this could possibly get a bit more sticky.
Bro, listen, this is why I said that game you were lucky against Frankfurt, and you lot laughed at me. This is a Frankfurt team, by the way, that's conceded 18 goals, bro. Like,
I said,
you lot
I didn't laugh. I agree. I said it's not a Frankfurt.
It was actually a nothing game, bro. Like,
that was the easiest team we're going to play.
Yeah, it's the easiest team that you're going to play, bro. And he was like, I told Liverpool fans, yo, relax, bro. They literally gave you the game, bro. As soon as you get to Brentford, reality check. And what happened? Reality check, bro. Your team is actually in the mud, bro. And there's so many problems. Like, it's actually quite hilarious, yo. You got Kirkers. I don't know what sort of Kirkers you bought, bro. But that's got to be a different Kirkers to the Bournemouth because he looks defensively all over the place. This Conor Bradley guy, listen, I don't know what his gimmick is, but he ain't it. Your midfield, yeah, you could say Szoboszlai, cool. He, to be fair, was the only one that was trying. Florian Wirtz, I don't think he played that badly, but look at the way we're talking about Florian Wirtz. He didn't play that badly. Brother, you got to produce. You cost 100 and how many million, bro? You got to do something. Again, clueless. Mo Salah, sorry, mate. That goal ain't going to do nothing for your performance. Again, garbage. Gakpo, brother, that guy, I don't know what's wrong with him. He is, again, a shadow of himself. Again, last season, I don't know what happened. But, bro, it's so many problems. You got the back line as well. Van Dijk, I'm sorry. You can start pointing at everyone else, but point at yourself, mate, because you are not performing. So it's easy to bully Kirkers and start shouting, yo, what are you doing? But what are you doing, mate? Because you, I ain't gonna lie to you, you got away with the elbow, guys. Watch out for Van Dijk, guys. He gets away
that all
with
the time. He does that all the time.
Bro, and I get called a hater. Yeah, cool. I'm a United fan and I want Van Dijk off. But I've seen this ugly side of Van Dijk here. He gets away with it. And I'm like, that's a red card. And then he looks at the referee, tries to intimidate him and say, what are you doing wasting time? Brother, they're checking a possible red card that you've just done. What do you mean? Like, that real talk, man. I'm sick of this guy, bro. He literally tries to manipulate the situation here. And then he thinks that's not a penalty. Brother, you just kicked him, bro. What do you mean not a penalty, man? Get out of here, man. And Konate is all over the place. The keeper, by the way. This keeper that you lot tried to gas, by the way, I swear down, bro. That is the Georgian Onana, bro. That guy is rubbish. I don't care what anybody said. He looks so frightened to collect the ball. He looks so scared to play out from the back, bro. I don't know what you bought. Yeah, cool. He's a decent shot stopper when it's a little camera save and that. But, brother, he ain't the answer. Alisson, I don't know when he's back, but you need him back ASAP because Kelleher looked like, for me, the backup goalkeeper that you need. That was the one that I was looking at, more assured, more calming. But yeah, listen, Matisse, Tobs, you banking on Liverpool being back in the next couple of games? Forget about it. They're going to have what City had. Continue to slump and slump and slump. And you not talk about top four, mate, top six. They're fighting for top six right now. I ain't going to lie to you. So, yeah, may it continue. I'm hearing, is it slot in Dubai or is that fake news, Grizz? Was that fake news? But anyway, yeah, you
made factual points, man. For once, you know what I mean. You said a lot of good things that I agree with. So, I mean, by the sounds of it, looks like you're confident of finishing above us. Am I right,
brother? Right now, we're talking about Liverpool.
I know, but we've talked about Liverpool. So, by the way,
we're continuing to talk about Liverpool.
By the way, you've described Liverpool. Are you finishing above that shit team, the Finnish team? Every player that you said is washed. You should be finishing above us, then, right?
Brother, we're talking about Liverpool. Can we stick to
the
we see United? You can ask the question. We can't just deflect this and then later on I say, yeah, cool.
I've said my piece on Liverpool. There's nothing else to say on Liverpool that will appease anyone. It's dog shit at the moment. It made me sick. But after listening to you, it sounds like
I'm saying
United in the top four.
The reason why I'm saying that is because the way this league is going, it's very, very physical. it's getting more and more physical by the week. We just watched Tottenham, who we're going to get onto, score from 3 set pieces, right? We've been joking
2
about
set
Arsenal
pieces.
doing it, right? All
No,
last
man, it's no
18
joke.
months. But this is what everybody's
Serious.
on now. Every game I'm watching in the Premier League, there's long throws.
When
Every team.
when
I
City
didn't even.
when City
sorry.
used to win the league, when City used to win the league, I used to always say, check out their specimens. Everyone 6'4". When Liverpool used to win the league, those midfielders and our back four at prime, we were physical specimens, outrun everyone, outfight everyone. You can have all the ball players and touch players and tens and whatever, blah, blah, but you need to have grit, and we haven't got that at the moment. It's not looking good. We need to find that grit from somewhere. You know what I mean? So Gravenberch was missing. We do miss him.
That's what I'm saying. If Konate stops acting the clown, Van Dijk actually starts to.
But I agree.
And
with Saeed.
Gravenberch, right? That 3, we watched that 3 win the league, right? That 3 there won the league. I'm not looking at this league right now and thinking,
nah,
you need to be
you're not
technically
seriously looking at
better than
Liverpool.
everyone. You got to be stronger than everyone right now, because people are getting bullied left, right, and center, bro.
No, but if you and Toby really looking at Liverpool and thinking, yeah, we got
It's hopium and copium, bro. I don't really trust anyone right now. That's why I'm stressed out. But I'm saying right now, this league is brute physicality and set pieces. And, the only team on this panel that's equipped to actually deal with these situations every single week is Arsenal, because they're the absolute kings of the ugly fucking duckling football, bro. If that's where it is.
I'm sorry, Matisse. I'm sorry.
I think you need to.
Sorry,
because
you
need to get your attack firing. At least something's got to give.
They do
attack firing.
You are desperate, man.
We know that the defense is an issue. We know that your ability to stop transitions is an issue, but at least get the thing working that is meant to be the best part of your team. Get the attack working. Get some cohesion in that front line. Get a way of having Ekatike and Isak on the pitch without one of them having to play left wing. Find a way to make it work, bro.
At bare minimum, you should be winning games 3-2. At bare minimum, if you're going to concede goals, you should be scoring goals.
You can't be getting. What's the word? Like Brentford. Listen, they bullied you physically, but like you've got enough firepower there to be going to the death in that game with the intent to score goals. And I didn't.
They deserved it, man, in every way.
I didn't say they didn't. I'm saying that you've got enough quality to have evened the odds.
I've told you the quality is one
you're
thing.
Saying congratulations in the group chat. We're not having this, Grizz. You need to stand up. I don't care if you're.
Yeah, that made me sick. That made me sick.
You gotta feel better tomorrow, Grizz. I'm not joking with
You're
you.
literally saying you don't see. You're literally saying you don't see City in a race, right? Who are ahead of us? Am I right? And,
yes,
but you're saying Liverpool.
I think you will finish above City.
I don't think City have got enough people to turn to for goals apart from Haaland. And I don't trust their centre backs to stay fit all season either. And their midfield is light without Rodri in terms of physicality. You've got a whole DM team of the season, Gravenberch, and the 2 centre backs are title winners, bro. And put Robertson back into the team. Why is he starting Kirkins?
And you got Ekatike.
Gravenberch was injured. I'm just letting you know, Isak was injured. Gravenberch was injured last 2 games. Isak and Gravenberch were injured.
All right, yeah, but I'm saying for the 38 games, they'll be back.
They need to work it out.
When's Alisson coming back?
Ages yet.
Yeah, man. Told you, man. Matisse, just call it a day, bro. Just congratulate them early and just call it a day, bro.
Nah, I'm not calling it a day.
Matisse and Tobs, look at the appealing they're doing to Grizz. They're appealing to Grizz right now. They're just
because he's given up. It's pathetic.
So what's you lot
Liverpool will win. Liverpool will get back to where they need to get back. If Arnie Slot's the manager that we all say and think he is, then he will have to put it right. He's not like he's not got the tools to put it right. They're all in front of him. So it's not reinventing the wheel. You might have to get back to basics. Let's do what we do best, and let's just, if there's some uncomfortable conversations with players who are superstars, who everyone loves, who have to be dropped, then they have to be dropped. That's just the way it rolls, and that's how he's going to have to do it. The key now is to stop the rot. We was on the same run last season, and you need to stop the rot because it's just creeps in. And like you say, the players are They're not used to it. They won the league last year. These players in that squad strolling about with a little bit more arrogance than what they probably did the last year. And instead of strolling around with the arrogance, they've got to fucking knuckle down and go, we're champions for a reason. We need to put it right. And some of them have not put the performance levels, and some of them players that were big last season are literally half of the levels they was. And it's not good enough. This is where you need Virgil van Dijk to do a fucking team meeting behind closed doors and address certain things. Or we need Mo Salah to come out and say, I know I've not been my best, but listen, I'm getting back on it. I'm finding my feet. We need Wirtz to say, it's not been the best start, but I'm finding my feet. Trust me, I'm going to. And that's what the Liverpool fans need now. And then they've got to deliver on the pitch, because the players they've got, like Matisse was saying, are fantastic. And the striker they've added 2 world-class players in Wirtz and Isak. But them players have got to step up. You're not there for the pay slip. You're not there. You've joined Liverpool to win the league, mate. And now at the minute, they're not doing it. And all their eyes are looking at Liverpool, and they're looking at them players. Mo Salah, you wanted the big contract. Everyone wanted to keep you. What are you doing? Nothing. Virgil, you know, you're the big dog, aren't you? You're captain of the team that won the league. We'll pull it all together then. You know what I mean? Our captain last season, Kyle Walker, fucking left halfway through the one winning 13 to go to AC Milan on fucking loan because his arse fell out and he didn't fancy it. Yeah. So Virgil's arse might have fell out. I don't know, but they've got to stop the rot, and Liverpool have got to bounce back quick.
We've got it's a weird fixture list. Weird fixtures. We've had 5 out of 6 away. Now we've got 5 out of 6 at home. So we need to put some
time to go. Time to
we
go.
Need to, we need to win some games. Otherwise, it's going to be more.
We did a video. Do you want red pom-poms as well, Tobs, as well for next Monday's show?
You've got some damn cheek, you absolute slapper. You've been whoring yourself. You've been whoring yourself across Manchester, across London. Bram, you even started working the red light district in Brentford, bro.
Oh,
and you've got the audacity, program. Bro, he's got the audacity to talk about pom-poms. You are the biggest Jezzy on this show, bro. The biggest Jezzy on this show. How dare you? Honestly, how dare you?
We said in a video this on the mob debate. You both must. That doesn't change just because you're losing games, Liverpool. You both must. So not only so you don't win the league, you finish second, but to not be in a title race is absolutely insane, right? That's just not gonna cut it. I'm afraid that's not gonna run. The cookings ain't gonna get calmer from here on in just because you guys.
Oh boy!
Because you guys volunteer yourself out. You're in a title race by force, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, you're in a title race by force. So
if they lose to Villa, you still gonna have this energy.
So GRIZZ, you can either.
I don't think you are. Did you hear me? It's like when I said Chelsea are not allowed. They're not allowed to be outside the top 4 this season.
Facts.
It is not.
If they're 9 points behind,
I don't care what they're doing. If they could be 10th in February, and I will still be cooking them for them not being in the title race. It is going on all the way to the death. So you better be there. You better be there.
That's some weird. Matisse is Turkish is right. You know, used to are weird.
No, we're not weird. Think about it. Think about this way. Think about this way.
I don't know. Weird.
You keep saying we're weird.
Weird. It's a.
Put it this way, GRIZZ. You can either
so active in the Liverpool section.
But put it this way. You can either love us.
You're absolute bozos.
You don't even. My team. I've not even brought up. I've got 5-6 injuries. You've got a couple injuries, and look at how you're behaving. Look how you're behaving. You've got any injuries. Arsenal Football Club have got more injuries than you. At this current present moment, they're more injuries than you. Look at the way you're
not weirdos. We're not weirdos. We're not weirdos. We also have our own injury crisis as well, but you don't see me crying about it, right? You spent all this money. So I'm going to put it to you this way. You've got 2 options. You can either make us. You've got 2 options. You can either get behind your team and we'll make life easier.
He's getting behind his team. Yeah,
we'll be in your corner.
That's all it is.
Or you can throw in the towel and then we're gonna go dark side.
Do you want a Liverpool top? You man. Do you want a Liverpool top?
We're going to cuss you viciously every week.
I don't like Liverpool.
Big 6 experience and living
I'm holding Liverpool accountable. That's what I'm gonna do.
Which one do
You're
you
not
want?
going to say because you're just a troll.
Tobs, let me buy you Liverpool top, man. I'll buy you Liverpool top.
I don't need a Liverpool top. I don't even like Liverpool.
Anyway.
They're just,
And Turkish is too busy
they're
smiling.
just
That I
the team that I need to
I am
beat
going
up.
to hold Liverpool accountable. When my team bought in 2 100 million pound players, we were crucified for the entire campaign. So I'm going to hold Liverpool accountable all fucking season.
I hear it.
I'm not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere when it comes to Liverpool. You are going to sort yourself out by force. This is not even just about Arsenal. This is about fairness. This is about fairness. You won't hear Jamie Carragher speak on it with any vim. You won't even hear. You won't hear it. The media. You won't hear it in the media the way that we're going to talk about it. We're going to.
Oh my God! Can I ask where you finished, Chelsea? Can I ask where you finished that season?
Brother, you might be there soon as well.
Answer my question, man. I'm just simply asking.
Man. Come on, man.
Yeah, where did you finish that season?
Brother.
12th something, guys. Steve, Turkish. Where did Chelsea finish? 12th, I think. Was it 12th?
What in between the league title wins?
You know what he's talking about when, like, you know, we spend this much and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
I say there wasn't there. That wasn't the first season we spent.
If Liverpool finish out the top three, it's a disgrace. So I'm not hyping it down. I'm not playing it down, guys. But 12th, and you're talking about the same standards.
Bro.
We're not the same.
We're
not the same. Yeah. Chelsea haven't been in the title race.
You're the big dogs. You're the champions. Of course, we're not the same. You're the big dogs. You're the champions. So you shouldn't be.
But the rest of your points, when you're serious, you and Toby are right. But the weirdness puts me off, man. You lot are weird, man. The weirdness puts me off.
Let me look at the super chats and see what they're saying, because there's a lot of Liverpool super chats. They've been coming in all day, all night. John says Liverpool's feelings got hurt being rejected by Zubimendi, Enzo, Jude, etc. So they bought a bunch of overhyped, expensive flair players to save face as a club. Big up Lee, community member. Hand of Arsenal, aka Berta's Burner, is literally digging up how much Liverpool loved corners. I didn't know they loved them that much. What happened? I assume that's from the 2020 win. I think I see something about it. Big up Lee. Kevin says no Diaz has an effect. No Diaz has an effect. He was winning games when others weren't on it. The replacements aren't chipping in. Of course, Jota, may he rest in peace, has affected them. I don't know about the replacements though, because Ekatike scored a few goals.
Turkish. Diaz was a winger. He was the Gakpo. When Gakpo was shit, Diaz used to step in. Gakpo's been shit, and we've got a 16-year-old to step in. It makes no sense.
I didn't hear no Liverpool fans. When Diaz was going, I didn't hear no Liverpool fans caring about Diaz going though. Like when Diaz was going, because it's going to supplement.
To be fair, GRIZZ did.
I did.
GRIZZ did. That Lucho hype malarkey, he was talking about it.
Well, that's because he's got a cute name for him. It's not because he cared about the impact of him leaving.
Cute name, you know. Man said cute.
Sorry, Unc.
That's good, man. Do your thing, man. Every man.
Matisse says, Matisse Tobs, I hope your rooms have carpets or cushions. 30 minutes on your knees for next man to rise is crazy.
Crazy.
So sorry, Liverpool, just finish wherever you want. Doesn't matter. Clearly.
You can't say that after he said you're on your knees for next man to rise, and now you're telling them to finish wherever they want.
I said Liverpool finish. Don't do that. How is the whole city gonna finish, bro?
Hey, what time is it?
I told you this guy's a slag, bro. I told you.
Oh, mate. Cool. This was Liverpool in 2019. Set piece masterminds. The Reds have now scored 40 times from set pieces in the Premier League since the start of last season, the best tally of any team in the division. Next up, we got LFC 226. It's not on the players, it's a bad system. It's not on the players. A bad system makes the players play badly. Then results and confidence go down from there. It's all on the coach. He has to go ASAP. I think that's our first ever slot out super chat.
Oh my God. Wow.
It's officially begun.
Oh, there's loads of online, man. The eFan, there's loads of online.
Yeah, but X is X, man. That they probably started.
Online fans.
Who would even come in?
Hey?
Who would even come in?
Brendan Rodgers.
Brendan Rodgers. Hey.
Didn't Klopp?
Ange looking for a job. He's a Liverpool fan.
Klopp said something recently about he didn't say he wouldn't.
Ten Hag.
Yeah, he said I'd come back.
Ten Hag.
That ship sailed.
That has to be what, Areola?
Nah, bro.
We already know. Like he's on everyone's hit list, right?
Liverpool are not known for winning multiple trophies in a season. They already won the transfer window, so allow them.
Oh, you need to check your facts. 6-1.
He lined up a good joke though, man. So I allow him. Max says, Unk's team sucks so bad you got the sniffles watching them. People compare this Liverpool form to ours last season, but we were off the back of 4 in a row, 2 windows of no spending, and still got third. 450 M's, you know. Pounds. Untitled says, Grizz, do you think Florian Wirtz and Alexander Isak would benefit from loans in January and pick up the Arnie slot machine?
You actually read it?
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Last season, fluke they jackpot. This season is bar. I probably read a lot worse on this show. Cherry, old boot, empty beans can.
Another guy from Mandem Chat. Big up Mandem Chat.
Bro.
Like, up, subscribe.
I don't like this.
Like, subscribe to
Mandem Chat slander.
The man is just getting slandered for no
I'm
reason.
up, man. Road to 500,000 and that. Come on. Everyone subscribe to SAEED TV.
You can say that without saying that, but yeah.
More chat, more words like that, more lingo like that. Go over and subscribe.
Samuel says another 4 or 5 L's, and I reckon Arnie slot gets the sack.
Yeah, of course. If another 4 or 5 losses, of course he gets the sack. You can't listen. There's no getting away from it. No big club should be allowed to lose 4 in a row. I'm not defending it. I'm not. It's true.
I don't know why it's such a big thing. Like Conte got sacked. There's been managers in their second season who have won the title and been sacked. So it shouldn't be a massive thing.
I don't know. I don't want him sacked, but he's got to fix it. He's got to work out his team.
None of them have been sacked mid-season though.
Nah, they won't.
Conte didn't get sacked mid-season. Pellegrini didn't get sacked mid-season. Mancini didn't get sacked mid-season. Ancelotti didn't get sacked mid-season. So yeah.
Big up Daniel Levy. Van der Ven, what a player. And Uncle Grizz, you should be the one that supports Suriname. Suriname loves Liverpool. Van Dijk, Ginny, and Gravenberch are from there.
Yeah, I think Ryan Babel as well. We've got history.
Stick Rick says someone need to check Fabio Vert's passport. Also, Cardi V is on the Virgil of twerking at Inter Miami at this rate. P.S. How long starving Marvin out for? Justice for Dennis Suarez. GJ says Liverpool and City aren't out of it. The Fed's system has deficiencies. We're needing to show other solutions. The football won't football. 17th in open play goals.
Nah, see, let me make it clear. I don't give a shit about all these fans that are talking about Arsenal set piece all the way. There's a joke, there's banter. You win the league, you tell everyone to shut up. Trust me, I was like that when you lot were telling Liverpool, I'm lucky Liverpool, and I was telling you lot to shut up every week. And if Arsenal win the league, they have every right to tell everyone, we don't care.
Calton says, even with our attack not firing high, we are joint highest goals scored. With some defensive sense, we could be even better. 3-point lane this weekend.
Oh, Chelsea. 3-point lane, is that what you lot call it?
Florian Squirts, Squirtes, and Ballsack. I can't even read the next one. Half a billy spent on these pole dancers. What were you thinking?
Yeah, I didn't spend it, my friend. I wish I had that kind of pee.
All right, cool. I think, let me quickly, actually, there's more. Liverpool, City, and Chelsea losing cured SAEED's flu more than Beecham's. Hold that, Steve, Grizz, and Matisse. Not everyone can beat Sunderland. Jay Singh, big up again, Uncle. You man were winning, but not sustainably. I said you weren't worried. Now, less than a month later, you've given up and doing City chants from Grizz Khan to Grizz Can't. Sharam Karo.
Have some shame, yeah. He spelled it out. Yeah, no. Listen, a month in football, son, nephew, if you're younger than me, or uncle if you're older than me, or brother if you're the same age as me. A month in football is a long time. In this day and age, a month consists of 5-6 games, and if you know your team, like we all claim to do, you can change opinion on your team and how it's set up and how you think it's going to go. No biggie, man. I like that. Grizz can't to Grizz can't.
And 79 says, Gary Khan, when his Reds stumble, his smile turns thin. His backbone goes missing. Where's it been? He'll shout at the telly. He'll curse every plan. Oh, love to see our Gary Khan. Quiet again. Football is a humbler.
100%.
I'm not sure if that was meant to be a poem, but it did kind of sound that one when I was reading it out.
100%.
Big up Ant79. Big up Mr. BP. Very happy to see Paul's fall off this season. Couldn't have happened to a more smug fan base, and relieved Indy Khan won't be finishing. What?
Yeah, yeah, Mr. BP, I think you fucked up there, brother.
No, he's doing.
You lot are crazy. The very first one at the top again, Mr. BP. Gary, I figured out how you can take the heat off your team's recent performances. How about you come clean and admit that you're Indy Kyler? P.S. I'm still onto you. Don't scared.
He's onto me, you know. Every tweet, he just keeps at me saying, "You're Indy Kyler. I know you are. I'm not, bro. But whatever makes you sleep at night."
Yeah, Shamar says, you man need to cook this wing eating, war hat wearing, hey saying, fake in the no GRIZZ. It was a huge summer. Don't scared. Nah, be scared, brother. And that's that for Liverpool. We've actually touched 2 hours, 30 seconds away from it. So make sure we're on a 5,000 likes, people, because still got a couple results to talk about. I mean, in terms of Arsenal, this is unusual. I got no one to argue with, no one to draw man out. No one that probably wants to ask questions. It's just lonely.
Lonely at the top, yeah. They're not gonna feel. You're not gonna see second. I like that.
Since
By the way, that video yesterday, man, I was
haven't been used to you, know.
That video yesterday, Turkish just drinking the tea and that, just chatting to you, man. I was just laughing, man. I was like, yo.
I think you know what it is. That's SAEED. You know that's why these two go mad even more when he does shit like that.
Yeah, I know.
It's swings and roundabouts. I do shit like that because over the years,
you've taken it. Yeah, of course, man.
Come on.
So it is, man.
No, they're workers. No,
look at Matisse. He's not looking at the screen. He's eating popcorn. Like, what kind of fucking attitude is this, man? Tobs is doing a project or something there. Focus, man. Come on, man. You know what's talking about.
I think this is the same every season. You're at the same point where Arsenal are every season. We're going to win the league.
Steve ain't playing around.
No, not with me. Not with me.
We're going to win the league. This is our year.
What, me or X? Steve?
No, I'm just saying the Arsenal fan base. We're going to win the league.
Talk about me. Because today,
for the last few years, you give up the league after Brighton last year. After 2 games, you said you weren't going to win it.
Didn't you just say in your City segment? Because I'm so glad you done this. Because in your City segment, game week 9, you said you ain't doing it.
Didn't say that.
You did say that.
No, I didn't. I said at the minute we're not consistent enough. I never said we ain't doing it.
So are you going to do it?
Yeah, 100%.
You're 100% going to do it. Do you want to bet me the same £500
you know of all the people
bet me the same £500 you bet me last season?
Listen, you know the people on this panel who will give up. I ain't giving shit up, mate. I've seen my team win the league. 6 points behind with 8 games to go.
If you sending shots for?
If you think I'm going to come on here and fucking stroke your ego and stroke your fucking turkey weave and curl your beard and tell you how good you are, you've got no fucking chance, mate. I've seen men on the internet today. I've seen Arsenal fans on the internet today with cigars and crowns after 9 games. Yeah. and don't forget though, yeah, for the last 6 years, I've had a great time at Arsenal's expense. I've never laughed so much. I've never howled. I've never won as many bets. I've literally never done it. And do you know why they hate me and say Big Steve hates Arsenal and this, which I don't, by the way? Do you know why they do that? It's because I always said the same thing. Go and win it and come back to me. I've never said anything out of turn about Arsenal other than go and win it and come back to me. And if they go and win it and come back to me, there'll be nobody that will say congratulations more than me, because the best team always wins the league. The thing that got to me was I was sick of the jazz. I was sick of the dancing. I was sick of the moonwalking. I was sick of the rice babies. I didn't want to listen to that shit. I'm too old in the tooth. I want someone to say, we're going to come and take your crown, Steve, and we're going to win that league. And I'll say, I loved that. And then at the end of the season, I'll say, fucking fair play. You finally did it. And at the minute, you're looking good. Have you won it yet? No. Could you fall off and crumble? 1,000,000%, because it's in the DNA. And that's all I'm saying. You know, but if you go and win the league from here, go and do it. You know what I mean? Last season, I thought you should have done it, but Liverpool done it. But at the minute, I ain't giving no league title up to a team that's not won it for 20 years just because they've started well. No fucking chance. You know what I mean? We're in it till the death. And all them that are getting excited, just be careful, because if you lost a couple of games, you'll see as many men backtracking and hiding in holes and caves and shit because they think shit, it might get a bit rocky, you know. And as far as the Champions League's concerned, I just want to talk about that as well. Yeah, the Champions League is a very exclusive pub, and at the end of the season, all the teams that have won the Champions League, we all meet in this pub and we have a drink and we eat food and we have a great time. And for the last 100 years, there's been a face at the window of this pub, pushing against the glass, looking all sad and crying and wanting to come in and have a drink and wanting to have some food. And at the end of the day, we've had to say, listen, take your fucking face off the window, mate, and go away. This doesn't involve you. So until Arsenal win the Champions League, you are not invited into that exclusive Champions League tavern. And I know you said it gets bent over in Madrid and it gets bent over in Manchester, but it's never been bent over in North London because she's not that desperate. So at the end of the day, yeah, we'll see you outside the tavern next year and we'll have to decide whether your face is pressed up against the glass or whether you're inside having a nice drink with the boys and that.
You're
so
muted, Turkish, by the way.
On that note, we'll leave it there.
Let him land.
No, he's not. He's trying to talk, but he's muted.
He's doing it on purpose. I don't know why he's doing it on purpose.
No, he's not. He's not doing it on purpose. But I must say, Steve, that really did cheer me up. That was a fantastic.
That was quality. That was quality.
That was fantastic.
No matter Matisse, no matter what happens, you know, at the end of the season, we're in the tavern. These men don't know about the tavern. We're having a drink.
I do
singing
not.
songs.
All right.
We're doing the Poznan. We're all on the tables. And
but you know
Toby walked past the tavern once. He walked past there once when he was talking about Ndombele and the doorman fucked him off, but he's never been back since.
I've not been to that tavern. I've been to the little pub down the road from the tavern.
It doesn't matter what Tottenham have done right now.
Yeah, we're in the VIP. You're in the little bit at the side.
I've been to the little pub down the road, and I think when they plant their face in a window and go to the tavern and they can't get let in, they walk down the road and go to the little pub and they still can't get there.
He's trying to bring the Europa League into this. This is what you cannot try and do.
Listen, what you're saying is facts.
Let's go round because Steve earlier said none of the eyes are on us. That's what Steve said, right? After for years wanting all the eyes on him, right? He said now the eyes aren't on him. How? 500 million spent in the last 6 months. Best manager in the world, best striker in the league. Bet me £500 now if you really believe.
Listen, let me just tell you this.
Brother, yes or no, bro? Not
hold
listen.
Hold on a minute.
I listen.
Hold on a minute.
Now you listen.
Hold on a minute. You're top of the league. You're top of the league. We're fourth. Now you want to bet. Now you want to bet. Now you want to bet with me. That shows more about you than me.
Do you believe or not? Do you believe?
That shows more about you than me.
Do you believe?
Of course I believe.
So bet me.
No. I've got better things to put my money on.
No.
Hold on.
You don't
if
believe.
If I put £500 on Manchester City now at what, 6-1, or you want me to bet with you even money? That's a daft man. That.
Why not? If you believe, that would be glorious.
No, it's a daft man. I'd put it on the bookies and win 6 times the amount. You know, unless you're giving me odds of 6-1.
No. You said you believe you're going to win the league. I said okay, bet me. And now you're saying
I'm a money man. I'm a money man. You know.
You're smiling. You know you don't. It's all right.
Listen, Steve, I love your analogy because it's facts. But me and Toby live in London, and Turkish also lives in London, and Turkish is breaking into my studio on a regular basis, and I do content in person with Turkish on a regular basis. You guys are up in Manchester. You know, all you've got to deal with is Premsy. So as much as you guys are you've already got your SAEED's already written out his congratulations Arsenal speech. It's just somewhere in one of them little folders in the back room. And then and Steve is great. Steve is a great congratulator when teams deserve it. So I can already hear the speech from Steve on game week 38. He's going to do a great job. I'm not that guy. I don't have it in me. I'm gonna fuck off to Hawaii. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get run out my own.
You should blame your club anyway. Forget anyone else. You spent $2 billion.
I'm going to Japan.
You know what I mean? So you should have a heart for yourself before talking about anyone else, mate. Because you spent $2 billion. You could be the reason.
Hold on a second. Is this a Manchester United fan who's literally crying every single season? Oh, someone stop Liverpool. Someone stop Man City. It's gonna be 20 titles. And now you're trying to. Now you're. It's not you. Surely it's not you. Liverpool hate-alongs for the last 3 years, and you're trying to stand on the Eiffel Tower and tell me about not looking at anyone else. Where have you been? Where have you been for the last decade? Where have you been?
could
Look
I
at
have done
yourself
more?
as well. Where have
What
you
could
been?
I have done more? What could I have done
What
more?
could you have done?
What
Where have you been?
Chelsea could
What
do
about
more?
you?
You're here talking about
Saeed.
Tobs, does he
Saeed,
know who
Saeed,
does
can
he
I
know
ask
who
you-
he
can I ask you a
supports?
question?
Time, bro.
You
Can I
allowed, hold
can
on
I
a
ask you a
second.
question?
You
Let
allowed
me
Manchester
speak,
City. No, let me
this is
speak.
it's
You
an adult
allowed
conversation here. I
allowed
don't really
Manchester
do
City to do
Tobs, but
4
yeah.
in a row.
Let me
I'm
just- let me
talking.
just
Hold
touch
on a
on
second.
this.
Hold on a second. I'm talking about Arsenal, who have not won a Champions League, who have not
Yeah.
won a league in my city, and I'm talking about panicking and
Your
freaking
city?
out and trying to gather myself. Yeah, it's still London is still blue over one title.
Since
You
when?
over one title.
Since
You
when?
allowed Manchester City to do 4 in a row, Liverpool to equal
Listen,
you,
they've
and
done
Manchester
it.
City to
They've
win a
done it.
treble, which
Cool.
at your expense at Wembley. And you want to talk
Yeah,
to me
I know.
about stepping
But
up?
hold
You
on a minute.
better
You
sort
know what it is,
yourself
though?
out.
I've
You're
taken
mad.
accountability. I've taken accountability.
Accountability?
Listen, that's a good sign of a
taken-
person like
Is
me.
that
Yeah?
even a word?
I've
You've
taken
taken accountability.
I've taken accountability because I've looked at my team and I've cussed my team out. I was there and Big Steve's been there. We've had therapy. I've took him out for a meal because I backed my team. I've done it, but you don't have accountability. Instead, you want to coach this guy who's poor, he's ill, he's miskeen right now. GRIZZ needs to go get some rest, bro. And you want to coach this guy? What about you, bro? You coach your team. You took your team, this Todd Bowley era World Cup champions that you want to parade. Look at your team and how much you spent in the last 2 years, bro. But you want to talk about everyone else, man.
I've spoken.
Get out of here, man.
Man said,
Nah,
man,
seriously,
get out of here, man.
Like, I'm sick of this. Like, oh, but brother, if I solve my issues, I claim my city, then if I haven't, then cool. I can look at myself. You know what? We tried, but you lot haven't tried. So don't look at anyone else for copium. I'm sorry.
You're not wrong.
Am I not wrong?
He's the
I don't
one.
want to look at no one else, but my
He's the
team
one-
keep losing. My team
He's
keep
the one-
losing.
Saeed, can I talk to you for a sec? He's the one that he lied to Africa in their eyes. He looked Africa in the eyes. He looked Africa in the eyes on SuperSport, and he said Chelsea will finish above Arsenal. He looked the world in its eyes and said Chelsea will finish above Arsenal. On this show, he predicted Chelsea will finish above Arsenal, and when he could change that prediction, he said no, Chelsea will finish above Arsenal. Now, 7 weeks later, the white flag is flying high. That's what is flying high, not the blue flag. London is blue and all
Keep
this.
the blue
You've been
flag
talking
flying
about
high.
white flags for the past 3-4 weeks. You took your fan base on a ride this season they should never have been on. You took them on that. There's height restrictions for a title race, brother. There's height restrictions. You man ain't tall enough. Now you're coming here to beg Liverpool to do the job that you want.
I'm not begging Liverpool. I'm holding Liverpool to account as they should be.
No,
Who
and
else
I'm
is
holding
gonna do
you
it?
to account.
You should. I've already said you should. You should hold
go
my
on.
whole club to account. We should be in a title race.
That's
How
it.
many
Should
times
end
have I
there.
said it?
Should
How
end
many
there.
times on this show have
Should
I
end
said
there.
we should be in a title race? How many times on this show have I said exactly what Steve said a minute ago? We are a year behind. You don't see me coming in here like Robert saying, oh, elite recruitment, give these new sporting directors a
Robert,
new
that's your
contract.
guy.
I just love all these signings. You don't hear me saying that shit. I do hold this team to account. However, this summer, no one predicted us to win the league. It was Liverpool. So Liverpool are going to catch that smoke too. Absolutely. And I'm not going to have a Man United fan sit up here after letting Big Steve crash his head 3 times.
Brother.
4 times in a row. And a
Hear
treble. And you're going to talk to me because you took
I hear it.
accountability because you did a preview
I hear
outside
it.
Man City walking around the stadium with Big Steve
but
on a
let's
fucking
be honest,
museum
though.
tour. You went on a
Let's be honest,
museum
though.
tour, did you?
City have a hold on a minute. City have a special manager. They've got an abundance of money. Arteta, you're telling me you couldn't stop Arteta? You with the money that you've got, and you want to talk to me? We got different battles, bro. I got Pep Guardiola. What do you got?
Man said, I'm fighting big
Now
demons.
you're
bro.
spitting.
Let this happen, bro.
Now you're spitting.
I would
Now
not-
you're spitting. I
There you
respect
go,
it.
bro.
Yeah, now you're talking. Now you're talking my language. Now you're
They're
talking my
about,
language.
brother. They're talking about Guardiola and Fergie together, bro. Together. Arteta Miskeen, bro. He's just a guy that's come up. He did a bit of, you know what I mean, like voluntary work. Then he said, "Yo, let me collect some cones." Then he got a bit excited. Then he got the okay from Guardiola. Go on, then. Go and spread your wings. Went to Arsenal. To take them from the ground up, bro. Come on, man.
No, you're right.
Come on, man.
I really like how
Oh,
this
man.
show is flipped because it's how is it flipped to Matisse? And I'm just here. I'm enjoying
Because
it.
he's finished, bro. He's finished.
Everyone's firing shots everywhere. Listen, 2 hours, 30 minutes. Let me do some super chats because there's enough Arsenal ones to get us through to. Wow, we Tottenham and United. Fuck.
Bro, I'm struggling here.
I know, I can see that. Jake says Turkish didn't even get to talk about the Palace game and half the panel screaming at the Palace game is the Eze goal. Beautiful goal. And you keep it moving. That's, you know, I mean, on the game itself, I think, you know, it is what it is. Expect better performances, but we're top of the league by 4 or 5 points. You know, it's not looking the greatest in terms of our overall performance and chance creation and shots on goal, but we are where we are. And if that last bit clicks, then listen, I've made my prediction. We win the league. Etinosa says, Turkish hate watch has inspired me. I hate on everybody now. I have started growing my beard so I can have that smirk smile. Big up Etinosa. It's not over until it's over. May the 24th, 2026, the best team lift the trophy. 100%. JK says Liverpool and Arsenal would have won it with one-horse races. In reality, doesn't hit the same as a season-long duel. Maybe explains why neither retained it. Oh, you mean, okay, I get you. I can't bother to get into it. Steve, you might be the shark, but the orca is here now, so run and run for your life. Life?
He said liver. He said liver, mate, not life. I'm not running for liver. I don't like liver.
That changed it to life because that one what makes sense to me. I run for your life.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really. Hand of Arsenal digging so much up. Liverpool dominated from corners and scored 40 from set piece in 1.5 years, 18-19 to 19-20 season, and journals and media loved it. Lots of articles, but now it's a problem. Why? Because people click. Don't forget, we are the most, you know, clickable fan base or whatever you want to call it. And we play into that too, the amount of uproar we get from all of these things at times. So don't play the game. You know, they're playing the game with us, and a lot of us are playing back and then moaning about why they continue playing the game. Don't play it and they'll move on. But it's easier said than done. Gaussian says, can't deny it. Arsenal looks scary. They've got depth. They are efficient and stylistically reminiscent of Chelsea's 04-05 team. Come on. No one is scared of Arsenal. A famous speech before dropping 6 behind.
That don't make sense. Because you're saying we're 6 behind, but doesn't mean we have to be scared of Arsenal. Like I say, my points lands.
Oh,
Arsenal
okay.
Arsenal ain't done nothing. We took a point off Arsenal.
Wazza says, bumped into Turkish at Brentford car park. One of the funniest moments. I was there for the same reason. Generational hate watch. The ref was a disgrace. The ref wanted to add on as much time as necessary in both.
Wow, that last 10 minutes there of that game was mental, mate. When he gave that corner as well for the thing, I mean, it was just mad. The Brentford players going mad, mate.
Just kept on going. No, continue.
If Liverpool would have scored there at the end, that would have been madness, mate. Madness.
100%. Turkish, so happy to see you enjoying football, thriving. I hope and pray that Arsenal will have a historic season like 01-02. Like 01-02 Leverkusen. What did they do in 01-02?
Did they win the league or something that year?
They might have. That was the year. Wasn't that Zidane's volley in the Champions League?
Yeah, I was thinking. Didn't they lose the?
Yeah.
UCL?
They have like Berbatov and them, man, in it, and that too, something like that.
Bashturk and was it Bashturk?
Yeah.
That would have been before Berbatov's time.
All right, streets won't forget Bashturk, you know. Oh,
yeah, that's a streets won't forget player. Stringer Belen says Arsenal will win the league this season and the trophy floodgates will open. Matisse, Tobias, Little Steve, get your trophyless jokes off now before it's too late. Please, just deliver. Just deliver. Let's get over the line. Rivals were upset that we kept winning, but I'm more annoyed that we allowed a shot on target. Arteta and Berta have truly transformed our lives. Regine says, Turkish, I need you to win the league to satisfy Gabriel so he can join us and become a Galactico, linking up with Militao. I've always preferred him over Saliba and Konate. I need that. Bro, signed a new contract, brother. Signed, sealed, delivered, man. Sorry about that. Konate's on the way, though. So, yeah.
They don't want Konate. They're mad if they want Konate.
After this, you're right, still. But...
You know what I mean?
You're right. Cool, where are we?
Harry Maguire's the one they want, really.
Josuke says, Arsenal fans, we've been eating well the past few weeks. Last season, Liverpool dropped points we failed to exploit. This season, we're getting the points from games we struggled in. Let's keep getting the wins. On to the next one. Love for the love. Big up Josuke. Come on. Jazzy Jeff says, Turkish, if Arsenal win the Premier League this season, I'll send a big £1,000 super chat. If you bottle, I'd like to see you in my son's Spurs jersey, vlogging at a Spurs game. Like, I'll never do something like that, bro. I'll be real.
Yeah, that's too risky, man.
I can't put on an opposition a shirt. It's just, I just can't do it. Forget the rest. I just can't put. Yeah, I just can't do that. Come with something a bit more. That's probably the one thing I definitely wouldn't do. Everything else, I'm open to. Even the 1,000 super chat. Wow, YouTube take 400 from it. The taxman's gonna take 200 from it. It's all mad. That £1,000 is a few hundred come the end of it. And you want me to put a Spurs top on? Nah. Give me a caravan and a football. I'm gonna have a great time. Trust me. And Hisham says King Arteta. And that's it for the super chats on Arsenal. Big up the community. 2 hours, 19 minutes. I mean, I know, Tobs, you...
Come on, we got to think about United, man. Forget
I think
Tobs.
SAEED deserves the...
Yeah, man. Come on, man. 3 in a row, lads, man. How does it
3
feel,
in a
man,
row.
guys? Man? Can you help me out with this feeling? Because it's a bit too much. It's a bit too exciting, guys. I love it.
You're getting. I think you're getting a bit too giddy, to be honest.
Do you think so?
I think so. I watched your live show today. I think you're talking a lot of smoke. And
Yeah,
I'm watching these. I'm watching these games. You're winning, but you're not.
No,
winning
don't
convin- You're not winning convincingly.
We battered Brighton. The scoreline does not reflect the
Bro,
game.
Listen to what I'm saying. It was they started well for 10 minutes, and then for the rest of the first half, you were in control. You deserve to be winning.
Yes.
That's not the point I'm making. I'm not coming here saying you didn't deserve to win that game. You deserve to win that game. Fully deserve 3 points. But what I'm saying is you've been giddy over the last couple of weeks.
And rightly so.
On results that haven't really been that convincing. You should have lost to Liverpool. Right, you should have lost to Liverpool. Yes, you should have lost to Liverpool. They had more than enough. They had more, even with your chances. They had more.
You don't believe what you're saying, bro. Yes,
I do believe what I'm saying.
Chances. If you look at the game, if you look at the overall game, we
Stop talking about
played
Liverpool, man. It's Man United section. Stop talking about
your team. Where are you finishing? Listen.
Where are you finishing? Why are you finishing above Liverpool? This dead.
Yeah, but the thing,
why are you finishing? It's the Man United section, Toby. Let me ask you because I've got to go.
I'm not asking no questions. That's not what we do, mate. We don't do that, mate.
What?
What do you want to ask me? Go on, ask me.
Hold on. Did he just say we don't ask questions?
No, just ask me, because you know what I mean. You're clearly
I
waffling.
just want it live and exclusive on the Big Six. The way you talked about Liverpool, and maybe you have your opinions and reasons for it. I just want you to tell the world, the audience, are Man United going to finish above this washed?
Not this mighty,
washed Liverpool.
It's unbelievable. £500 million spending. Salah's world class. Nah, I don't think so. Unfortunately, they're too big of a team.
Above this washed team
Right now. This world class team that's been assembled. I think it'll be out of our reach. I think they're just.
If you're not thinking about this team, don't.
When Troy Verts clicks, man, I think, look at that. You don't want, look at this, man. How rude and unprofessional is this guy? He asks us a question, he doesn't let me finish. Shame on you, GRIZZ. But anyway, let me carry on. I want to say big up to Cedi Lemons, because he has changed a lot of United fans' lives, because I feel like he's come in 3 games, 3 wins. You know what I mean? Yes, cool. We've not achieved anything, but just the calmness, the ability to claim crosses, bro. I know it sounds mad, but we've not seen that from a keeper. You lot have watched Onana. You lot have watched Bayende. They have been rubbish. And this guy, for me, does all the basics right. It is still early on, but what we see so far, Le Mans, bad man. I want to big up De Ligt, bro. You get me? Because everyone wants to talk about Van Dijk. Everyone wants to talk about this player, that player. De Ligt, if you've been watching, has been very, very good this season. Wins his duels. For me, one of the best box defenders in the league. I'll say it right there. You know what I mean? Gabriel Saliba, they're brilliant. But De Ligt has been outstanding this season. Matheus Cunha, Jogador, Que Golasso. What a player, man. He hasn't been getting the goals, but I've been seeing a player that just, brother, we had Garnacho, bro. We had Rasmus Højlund. Look at the upgrade we've got, man. And Mbumo. Brother, Brentford said pay 5 million more. Brother, we'll pay you more if you want to. Come back. We'll pay you extra 5 million. Bad boy. And yeah, man, even Sesko as well. You know what I mean? I'll let GRIZZ, Steve take all of the flowers for that one. But Sesko, you get me? His overall play, bro, brilliant, man. Hold up play, link up, brilliant assist. Like right now, I can't lie to you. it's looking rosy. Got to give credit to Amarin. He has tweaked a few things. I can't lie. You get me? And that's what we wanted as United fans, to tweak it a little bit, try adapt, try and be a bit more kind of forward thinking. And we're seeing that. Ahmad and Mbumo are linking up well. Right now, so far, so good. So, yeah, to answer your question, Toby, I will get giddy because I haven't seen that from Man United. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not saying win the league, if you want me to say that. Do you want me to say that, Chris? Tobs? You want to say win the league?
Say that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm saying is,
calm down a little bit.
And also, I am saying what I said from the season. I didn't backtrack. I didn't change my opinion. I said Man United top 5. We're doing it. Did I not say that at the start of the season?
Do you still want him out though?
I'm not going to say I'm flip flopped. I still think for me he's not good enough. But they've kept him. It is what it is. I'm not going to keep shouting about it. It is what it is.
You will shout about it. Just give it 2 losses back to back. You will shout about it.
Listen, we'll see. But for me right now,
we won't see. We know.
Exactly. Let me ask the question. End of the day, yeah, he's here. He's here. Do I believe in him?
Are you a Man United fan now?
No, I'm just saying. Don't you man are trying to rush him. I don't get it. He would back to back.
I'm not trying to rush it. I'm trying to stop him from making contradictory statements.
What do you mean? Why don't you just let him do whatever he wants? Why do you need to save him?
He's killing the idea of the show. Do you want to kill the idea of the show?
No,
you want to you know what I mean? Do you want me to just say,
continue.
You know what?
I'm trying to sink the brand, bro.
You know what I mean, bro? Let him marinate, bro. Relax. But listen, all in all, like I said, you heard my opinion on Amarin. It's not going to change. For me, there needs to be a bit better sample size. Brother, it's 3 games, but what I see so far, results-wise, I'm happy. Let it continue. I mean, I've been in the mud, man, them. Bro, last year has been torture. I've been called Jamal, and you think I'm not going to be happy with the 3 games in a row? Come on, man.
You called yourself Jamal, bro.
You called yourself Jamal.
Come on, man. I've been in the mud.
I've been called Jamal.
Who called you Jamal? SAEED called you Jamal.
Sorry. Yes. I call myself Jamal. Let me correct that one.
So you're back to being SAEED now, yeah?
I'm SAEED with chest. I'm SAEED. Cool. Some respect on my name.
Yeah. Hold yourself there. You're the one that called yourself Jamal.
I did. To be fair, someone gave me a name suggestion, so shout out to him. You get me? But yeah, man, listen, all is good. We'll find out what happens against Forest. But 3 in a row, I said I stick by that. 5th. I think the league is the league and it is there. But I do believe you get a couple of wins. Our squad is good, guys. You can hate on it all you want, yeah? But we talk about recruitment on here a lot, yeah? Our recruitment's been good this season. Sesko and Mbumo, Cunha. You name me a better front 3 in the Premier League right now, and I'll wait.
It's like Ekitike, Salah.
On paper, yeah, but
no,
right
in
now,
reality, it's better. In reality, it's better. It clears your attack. Saka's better than every single attacker in that you've just listed.
Gyökeres?
No.
You believe in Gyökeres?
He's talking about
Eze is better than Eze is as good as Cunha.
I'm talking about the recruitment, but not also that. I think for me, I like my front 3. I'm not swapping my front 3.
That's fine. You've got a very good front 3, but this is what I keep saying. You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Yeah, listen, United. He has been in the mud. He's been in the shit, and rightly so, because they've been dog shit. They put a few good wins. The win at Anfield was impressive. They beat Brighton there 3-2. So they've got to roll with it. But I think that the biggest thing for United saving grace is no European football this season.
Yeah, facts.
I think the one game a week just allows them to. It allows Amarim to get more work in than any other manager gets with their team in that top lot, because everyone else is thinking about Carabao Cups and fucking traveling all over the world, and you've got 1 day recovery, 1 day rest, this, that, and the other. He's literally got a solid week in, week out to do things with them players. So, you know, it is what it is, and we'll see where they're at. I still believe that they're not that great, but at the minute they're playing well. So let him enjoy it, man. Let him enjoy it.
Thank you, Steve, man. Someone.
They got 1 game a week. If they can't win back-to-back games with 1 game,
and if you're a manager, Matisse, like that Amarim, that's at Man United, massive club. He was getting no time. The best thing that happened to him, seriously, he didn't win that trophy against Tottenham, so the pressure wasn't on. And he's now got this 1 game a week. You've got more if you're a coach, that's what you want. You need time on the training ground to get them players playing, you know, and that could be your savior, I think. Thank God.
Let me do this United super chats. JK says Cunha is a baller and Mbomo is a stat padder. Good combination. And big up to Biso again. Says Sesko's turn and assist to Mbomo was very, very good. He's been underrated by some this season, and his potential is still incredibly high.
Better signing than Watkins.
Don't get him started. Regine said Tobs is right.
Oh, good, man. I'm sick of it.
Tobs is right. You're a little too giddy. 3 wins in a row changes nothing. Man United are utter shit. Are you man Amarim in now? He denied that. Just says he's not going to go on about it. Tabiso says, SAEED, man of God, remember Tobs' disrespect today when we smashed Spurs at their place.
Facts.
You'll remember it.
Facts.
SAEED on the mob for that one.
I'll leave it for a few weeks. I'm not. It's too late. It's too late.
I just protect you anymore, man.
It's too late, bro.
Oh, are you going to Tottenham and winning? Yeah. Are you going to win 5 in a row?
Brother,
That guy going to get to cut his hair? Are you beating Forest?
I'm a bit on Forest. I'm not sure, but we'll see.
Rashidi says, I was fortunate enough to be in the stream when SAEED said they don't need Arsenal anymore, and he's refusing to deny being in the lab. Cams is also back with the 1 game at a time.
These lot are disgraceful, man.
You lot are absolutely disgraceful.
They are disgusting.
Do you remember 1 game at a time 4 years ago?
It's disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. You lost to Grimsby Town. Grimsby Town. In the fucking second round of the Carabao Cup, you got knocked out to Grimsby Town. You couldn't win back-to-back games. This is the worst win percentage in the history since Matt Busby, whatever his name is. What is going on here?
I tried to go to the lab today, bro. Access was denied. I tried to go in today, and it was access denied. I'm banned from that place, bro.
Big up Kusta. He says, SAEED, big up, brother. Not a United fan, and I'm sure you're buzzing about your last 3 results, but I have to know, do you think Jamal makes another appearance this season?
100%.
The future, you never know. The future, you never know.
He said, the future, you never know.
The future, you never know. But I would say it would only come back here if we lose the FA Cup to, I don't know, Tamworth or something like that.
I was on the verge of Kamal. Remember, we was just on the verge of 3 in a row, and I stuck it out there. I said it's Kamal or Jamal. Thank God for Jamal.
Gary, don't let Gary get away with this. You know,
Gary, listen, Gary there today, sniveling away in his fucking tissue and all that. You know what I mean? I'm Napoleon. That get a fucking lemsip and man up, mate. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? The community don't need this shit. 1 minute he's poor, I've got bellyache, my chicken wings are poorly, I've got the shits. Then he's got fucking sniffly nose. Then he's fucking looking. Oh, I've never seen anything like it, man. It's like a,
and it's all just coincided with Liverpool losing games.
Exactly, because last season there was no days off, there was no poisonous chicken wings, and there was no sniffles.
I told you, man. The Brentford lounge, free food before the game, free food half time. He didn't have a bite. He's sick. He's sick. I'm worried.
Yeah, well, it's the pressure, isn't it?
Free food, GRIZZ. Nah.
Yeah, that's unusual.
Yeah. It wasn't.
Yeah, but he only eats the roughest chicken in the world, innit? You know, like you could be thinking, "Should we go in that nice steakhouse?" If fucking dodgy chicken Dave's chicken gaff next door's open, he's in there, man. You know what I mean?
Remember in New York?
Yeah, next minute he's shitting out of his eyeballs, and then he's complaining.
He's going up to some food truck with rats just crawling.
Bro, I just said, where's GRIZZ?
Trying to get a chicken burger
in the food truck. I'm like, yo, wow, in the midst here of them guys scamming us, by the way.
Yeah,
he just comes out with a biryani and yo,
we're mid scam, trying to stay together as a group, try to there's a unity, a solid, force. And this guy, we look back at one of our troops, and he's there eating chicken burgers from a food truck.
Madness.
Big up Daniel, members all day. Come on, Mbomo and Cunha are serious. Sesko looks good. Le Mans has been immense, real calming influence. Delit, excellent. This is why for me, Amarim needed time. Pretty much named the players that SAEED did. Big up Daniel. Jay says, thank the Lord United got Sesko instead of Gyökeres. He would have been a disaster at United. And Jay Social says, United, this is the most relaxed we've seen SAEED on the show. Long may it continue.
Look at Toby, man. Just shaking his head, man. Relax, man. It's all good, man.
I am relaxed.
We should be happy for each other. We've been in the mud, bro. We should be happy for each other, bro.
we have been, but you know what it is for me, I like to exercise patience. I'm happy with things I've seen, but I'm also not.
Are you asking your manager to be sacked and you won 3-0?
I wasn't asking.
You were threatening your manager last week.
You were threatening your manager.
You literally threatening him.
I wasn't threatening him. I was saying he needs to make better decisions in his
possession
tactics.
Or else, yeah.
Simple.
Or else
he's gonna lose. Or else he's gonna lose the fan base.
And then he wins 3-0.
Yeah, and then you're sitting there next to me, Everton, going.
Good result. I still don't think. Listen, I still don't think we played well in possession, but we defended very well. So that I'm happy.
So
with that.
annoying as well.
And even then, bro, he's still cussing in the group chat in the WhatsApp. Oh, no, Brennan Johnson, this you're free to lot. Fucking take a break.
Respect Colomwani. He's amazing.
I didn't say he's amazing, but you called him shit.
Don't forget, people. GRIZZ give up in GRIZZ group chat. He said congratulations on the title, Arsenal. That was on Sunday afternoon, by the way. So we don't want to hear any of this in a few weeks' time when he says, "I told you that Liverpool would be back."
Told you, mate. Told you
this. I said that. Did I say that? We don't want to hear any of that shit because we've got the receipts.
We do. Yeah. Last one on United. Shadow says United played City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, and 2 bogey teams in Brighton and Brentford. Yes, it's early, but Amarim has had a tough start. Tobs, we will chat soon. Not soon enough. Tobs 3-0.
Good result. Very happy to get a clean sheet. Much better from Thomas Frank. Much better from the team defensively in comparison to Monaco. It's weird. I'm watching Tottenham this season. I can't explain how we've scored 17 goals, but I also can explain it because I think the manager's prioritizing the physical prowess, the set plays, the long throws, and we've scored a couple of open play goals as well. It's good. It's good where we are in terms of the position, but there's still improvement to be made. The manager's even spoken about the improvement. He came out today and literally said, we're much more stable defensively. That's a priority. We need to get the defense patterned, which is fair. But then he said, next step is for us to work on what we do with the ball. So I have to respect that. I have to respect the honesty. I have to respect the results that he's got. And he looks a good appointment. It's not been rosy. It's not been plain sailing. He does have his issues, but on the whole, it's good. It's good. And it was a much needed result because we've got a vicious run of games to come. And that's it. Really, we needed that win. Give us the confidence boost. So let's see what we can do against Newcastle on Wednesday in the cup. But then we got Chelsea on Saturday. Then we got Copenhagen. Then we got Man United. Then we got international break. Then we got Arsenal. So man, tough fixtures coming. So that win was vital, absolutely vital. So to get that win, to get the clean sheet as well, it's good, man. Props to him. Props to the team. Van der Ven, Danso, they were rock solid. Danso's coming to the team. He's been rock solid, right? But Mickey Van der Ven, he's been quality this season. Absolute quality. Forget the goals. He's just been quality this season, right? All of this rubbish and I said it after the Man City game, all of this rubbish that we were told by certain people on this panel about our defenders, they can't defend this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. It's all bullshit. And I called this out.
Romero get back into this defense.
Of course he does. Of course he does. He's our best centre back. Ahead of Danso. He's our best centre back. Don't ask stupid questions.
Playing well right now, though. He
is. But Danso's the third choice for a reason. Romero's better, right? So in that Chelsea game, we need Romero, our captain, playing. Don't ask stupid questions. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. I would just keep playing Danso because Danso right now looks undroppable to me. I can't lie.
Well, trust me, he's droppable. Well, it's called rotation.
The Argentine centre back rivalry returning.
Any comments about Xavi Simon?
Yeah, he was rubbish. He was absolutely rubbish.
Rubbish.
Counter-attack killer. It's not been rubbish throughout. He's had some good games, but the majority have been shit. He's been poor overall. I'm not going to come on here and sugarcoat.
He's very, very good at doing this, you know. What he does is, you know, Javi Simmons has been rubbish here, but he'll say, "Oh, but he's had the one game." Brother, he's been rubbish, bro. Just say he's been rubbish.
If he plays for Chelsea, he'd be laying into him. But because he got him, got him on deadline day and he made a title and put my name in it. Now suddenly
this isn't going to work. I've literally just said, yeah, you're right. He's been rubbish. But you're saying he's been rubbish throughout. I don't agree with that. But he has been rubbish. He has been rubbish overall. And he needs to improve. I can't really say much more than that. Like, he's a big money signing. He needs to play like it. He needs to play like it. It doesn't help that the midfield isn't set up the way it needs to be. But that being said, he's a professional footballer. You got to take responsibility into your own hands. You got to perform certain actions. Yesterday, he was killing our moves rather than enabling them. You can't have that. The ball was getting played into you in good moments and you're botching moves and you're giving away the ball, etc., etc. You can't have that. You got to improve. Simple.
Where's the
reality? He's been shit. He needs to rise it. Simple. There's no gimmies. There's no handouts. I was hearing all this talk before he signed about how he's this, he's that. No, he's a talented player, but he's still got to prove himself. He's still got to prove himself. Simple.
But I can't lie. Yeah, sorry, go on, Matisse.
Where's the Doggy? Is he injured?
He's injured.
Yeah.
He's injured. Romero's injured. Solanke's injured. Madison's injured. Kulusevski's injured. Basuma's injured. Dragoson's injured. The centre back we bought in the summer's injured. All these injuries. But guess what? Nobody's here crying about these injuries. We press on.
Go on. Fair play.
He was kind of
that's a lot of players, to be fair. That's a lot of players.
Man tried to sneak in Dragons. No, like, bro, like, yo, listen. No,
he's not good. Listen, he's not good. But when you're playing Champions League and Premier League and League Cup and FA Cup, you need a squad. You wouldn't know that because you've
already got one game a week.
You're not in these competitions.
Yeah, he's already knocked out the Carabao. So literally playing one game a week. We've all got Carabao Cup this week, and Saeed's still got no games
to play in.
Multiple competition. You're just spectating. That's all you're doing, really.
Are you rushing him again? What's wrong with you, man?
No, but I'm just saying, like, Saeed,
are you gonna do anything?
I don't like this.
He has no. Hold on a second. Saeed's got no European football. He's got no European football, and the shameless man that he is kicking himself out the Carabao Cup. He's not even got Carabao Cup.
Talk to the guy you're backing. Last show, he said my manager better improve or else. They're third in the league, bro.
Exactly,
bro.
They're shameless, and then there's silly.
Bro, because we're third. But guess what, Turkish? We're third in the league, but I'm not getting carried away because it's good, but there's improvement. When you watch Tottenham, you're still seeing a team that haven't hit top form. We still have gears to go. We still have players to come into this team. We still have decisions that the manager needs to make in certain games. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
Which trophy are you winning this season, Tobs?
I don't know. I'm not coming here telling you I'm not coming here telling you we're guaranteed to win a trophy. I'm telling you we're trying to compete, and in order to compete, you need a squad. You know this more than most. You that was raised as a Man United fan, you know the importance of having a big squad.
I don't like.
Do you know?
I'm sorry. I don't like how.
Yeah, like he just basically saying that we're happy to take part.
We have someone that's only in 2 competitions left.
Crazy.
Two.
And he's whacked miracles.
And he's there sitting there.
You want a pre-season friendly, bro?
Bro, you are in 2 competitions.
You know what it is, bro? I might not win. You lot are not saying what you're winning, though. But the thing is, though, you lot are just saying we're in these competitions. We got FA Cup, Champions League, Premier League, this, that, the other. But you're not a lot putting your. Hold on
a second.
What are you winning then? What are you winning?
We had the shortest preseason of any team on this panel. We had the shortest preseason of anyone on this panel. We got injuries. Right, we had the Club World Cup, got to the final, and I'm sitting here, and I'm meant to be judged on a level playing field. This guy's got 2 competitions in October.
What are you winning?
He's not playing a midweek game till January in the FA Cup.
What are you winning? Forget me. Forget me. What are you winning?
Be here.
What are you winning,
bro?
What are you winning?
Hey, we need to get a Newcastle.
Listen, I'm saying, guys, they're not answering the question.
Who's in Europe this season?
We don't.
Yo, we need to get a Forest fan up in here, man.
What are you winning, man?
Someone that knows what it's like, man.
You got me by Sunderland. You talk about Forest, but you got me by Sunderland. Have some respect.
We need a Forest fan.
You got me by Sunderland, Grimsby. Grimsby, and you're talking about I have some respect.
What are you winning?
Am I in the Matrix? Generally, is that skullduggery edit still going on? Am I in the Matrix?
You know what I'm saying?
You lost to Grimsby.
Okay. You're not allowed to talk to
me.
what you're winning, yeah, you lot are just happy to take part, bro. Mighty Chelsea have to take part, and you here, you shouldn't even be talking, bro, because that Europa League ain't doing shit for your club, bro.
Do you know why
you're doing shit for your club, bro.
Sorry.
And all of that, bro.
You know why you're
ain't
crazy?
shit, bro.
Do you know why you're
finished.
crazy? Do you know why you're absolute? You know why you're clinically insane. You literally just lost a cup final to us.
Yes.
4 months ago, and you're actually
And you parade that. And you parade that, bro.
What are you winning?
You need that more than us. You parade that. You parade that. That's going to be your last trophy you ever see.
You cannot be well.
Last trophy you ever see.
Delusional, or you're just not well.
Last trophy you ever see. That was a pity one for you. I can't lie to you. That was one of them ones.
You're not well, bro. You're not well.
We felt sorry for you.
Don't say my friend's not well.
It's a pity trophy.
You're not well, bro.
Trophy. Let them parade. No, hold on a minute. Let them parade it, yeah? Let them parade that little pity trophy that nobody cares about.
You didn't win
right now.
You didn't win.
You didn't care. Why'd you go all the way to Bill Bowden? And then when you stand outside that stadium,
let them enjoy this Europa League, bro, yeah? Brother, let them enjoy this trophy, bro.
You risk your life to go out there.
Man said, let them enjoy this trophy. Guys, can I remind you? Can I remind you how berserk this guy was going when Ten Hag won the League Cup for them?
What do you mean? I was in the stadium.
You were going berserk, bro.
I wasn't going berserk.
Yes, you were.
I wasn't going berserk. I was just happy that we won a trophy.
Bro,
I wasn't going berserk.
The beauty of YouTube is I can just go and find the clips.
Go and check it then. Go and check it. Go and check it. I was literally happy we won a trophy. That's all it was.
Right,
do you know want me to be happy? We won a trophy.
I'm not saying you can't be happy, but you were talking a lot of things about Ten Hag and winning that trophy. Now you're trying to tell me can we end this stream?
Oh, come on, man.
You know what's mad, yeah? You know what's mad, yeah? Like I said, this guy has got 3,
and I've got work in the morning.
You're finished. Wi-Fi don't want to know you. Your light don't want to know you. Go sort out the shower. You know what I'm saying? Before you go to bed. You're finished, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna deal with you in a week's time, bro. I swear that I can't wait for the mob, bro. I'm gonna deal with you, bro, because you're talking too much nonsense,
bro. I welcome it. I welcome it.
Yeah,
I welcome it, and it's the same. It's the same thing I said to you before the Europa League final. Every single time you stick your neck out, it gets chopped off your head. Every single time you stick your neck out.
It's a bit graphic, mate.
Every single time you stick your neck out, you get guillotined, bro. I said this to you before the Europa League final. Just chill out and talk like a normal person. Be rational. Stop giving it the big one because your team. I will continue. You have been let down time and time again. There's
don't worry, man. Don't worry. Listen, it's a new season. Let's see what your Xavi Siemens can do. Let's see what your Charles can do up front.
There is a clip this season of him saying, "I won't get carried away. I won't get carried away."
I'm not getting carried away.
He didn't get. I bet he didn't get carried away.
This waffle.
I'm just saying, an asterisk needs to be put. Same way we want to put asterisks on Liverpool's COVID title. You are playing 1 game a week, and even with that luxury, you kicked yourselves out of a Carabao Cup in the 2nd round. You didn't even get to the third round. The other teams.
We'll never know about that fairy tale. We'll never know.
The big teams in this league didn't even enter the competition before you got yourself kicked out.
You nearly got kicked out of that Carabao Cup. You know, don't look like you went smooth sailing again. Who did you play, by the way? Who did you play? Brother, them man literally went through, you know. So don't you be parading that Carabao Cup, mate.
Bro,
let's see, man.
We went through. End of the day, we went through.
Just
end the stream, Dave.
Don't even entertain them, SAEED, man.
That is cool because you know what it is, yeah? I will put my neck on the line for a trophy. Especially this brother here, yeah. He will not tell me what trophy he's winning this season, but he wants to talk the talk, bro. That's up, man.
We had a conversation in the Europa League final. I told you we were going to beat you. You said no, it's not going to happen. And now you have the audacity to come the final and try and get me into squeezing a guaranteed trophy win when I know our squad hasn't been built to go and assault a trophy this year. Are you actually having a laugh? Honestly,
nah,
are you having a laugh, Andy Millman? Are you having a laugh? Are you having a laugh? Honestly.
Oh,
tell me, just let me know. Clearly, you are.
I'm here, and you better be ready.
This might be our
I'm more
longest
than
ever
ready,
show.
bro. Bring it on.
It's definitely
I
our
can't wait for
longest
that
ever
game.
show already. It's already
Yeah, man. You might as well just wrap it. You might as well round it up to 3
Bro,
hours.
this
Might
is
as well.
it's a film.
Yeah, but why
This
is
is a-
like, come on, man? We just Tottenham should have been in and out and just talk about it, smile,
must just
keep
start
it moving.
waffle,
And
bro.
guess what
Like,
happened?
you know, even your
Guess what
lights said
happened?
fuck
You were
it, like,
egging him
come
on.
man.
You were egging him on with this bullshit, bro.
No, because I don't like you rushing him, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Tottenham ain't
End
even
it.
meant
End the
to
stream.
be
End the
here.
stream
And we
right now. End
extended
it.
it
End
to
it. End
3
it. End it.
hours. We've talking
End
about
it.
Tottenham.
We got
We're
a
not
prediction
even
table,
meant to
man.
be
We got
here.
chats.
Nah, bro. End it.
Nah, I'm not ending it. Now you want to disrespect the community because you wanted
Yeah.
to talk about Tottenham a bit more.
Man, shut up, man. Tired of this guy. Just end the damn stream.
Now he wants to end it. No, we're doing the last super chats and ending it. All right. Only one super chat on Tottenham as well. What are you, man, good for? We're just
Brother,
nearly
nothing.
3 hours talking about you lot. You're just, come on, man. No one our viewers went down 7,000 when you started talking about Tottenham, bro.
I'm glad.
Man.
I'm glad. I
Pull your
want them
light
to hate
out.
us.
Seriously,
Hate
you're
us.
asking me, is he having a laugh? Are you having a laugh with this light? Are you having a
I am.
laugh?
I am. I am. I am. I am. I am having a laugh. I am the real Andy Millman.
Alright, cool. The Absurd Zone says, I hate Spurs, but I like this Tobs better. Big up, guys. Best show on YouTube. Arsenal for the league. Come on. Fingers crossed. Nee says, question for the whole panel. Which Premier League record would each of you want your team to break? Can be one your team has already done. Example, Chelsea 15, Man City 100 points, Arsenal invincible.
I'll take Invincible. So I don't have to hear about it again.
I'll take invincible as well.
Yeah. Can't lie, man. Yeah, invincible. Can't lie. Tobs, what are you taking?
None of these.
He has to be realistic.
You are a little. What do you mean, none of
What
them?
do you mean, bro?
I'll take the Man City 100 points.
You are a little. Cool.
Brother, come on, man.
I'll take the Man City 100 points.
Cool.
Centurion.
Even Steve's smiling at you. He knows. He knows. Hey, big up Yan. Big up the community. 11 months like nothing. Come on. Watching every show, not always live, but still happy to be part of this and looking forward to shows. Hopefully you're enjoying all the content, Yan, and love for the membership touching a year in next month. So big up one of the originals. Let me get in this one from Nee again, saying, once again, you know, Chelsea lost their game when all you see is their fans posting the Club World Cup trophy online. Yeah,
I don't see it. And I'm not
I've
involved.
seen it.
YouTube Sinner says Big Six get 9 to 10K locked in each show. I wonder what the supporter demographic is. Poll, big up the Big Six. I mean, we see in the back end of YouTube analytics, you know, UK predominantly, US next up, South Africa, Canada, Kenya's around there. Yeah, I want to say that's the top 5, 6.
Does he mean teams though? Does he mean teams? Like what?
No.
I think what percentage of the
okay,
teams
maybe.
they
I
want,
get you.
you know?
I don't know. I get you.
That'd be quite interesting to know that. Yeah.
We can't even do a poll like that where it's just locked into the.
Nah.
Tottenham will be at the top, I reckon.
Huh?
Tottenham will be at the top, surely.
Yeah. Luke says it's fun to make Tobs.
I can't wait, man. I love this. I love all of this.
Nothing wrong with holding your club
all
to the
of this.
standard you should be reaching. There you go, Tobs. Some support. MB says 0102 Leverkusen finished second on the last day on top of losing their cup final and Champions League finals. So basically Inter 24-25, no? Same thing happened to Inter, right? Last year, day of the season, Napoli.
Yeah.
Shocking end to the season.
Shocking. Treble to 0 is crazy. Mr. BP says Turkish, so you can say Stringer Bellend, but can't say my name. Stringer Bellend
It's facts.
That's a play on a character, right? And he
What,
is a
Stringer
Bellend.
Bell? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you see what he done to
You
Avon?
said Alexander. You said Alexander Isak. You said Stringer Bellin, but you can't say Mr.
Say it. I can't say Mr. What?
Nah, bro, you got.
Calm,
he's
big
asking
man.
you. He's
Calm,
asking
big
you.
man.
He's asking you, bro.
Okay. Cool. BP, we'll keep it like that, man. Tabiso says, can someone remind Matisse that the team that lost to Grimsby beat him, beat Liverpool, and beat the same Sunderland that left him in the mud? When he says Grimsby, he thinks he's insulting us, but instead he insults himself.
That's not how it works, unfortunately.
mean, it's a good. I mean, I've learned something from this super chat, so it's always a.
Does it work like that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, so by that, oh God.
You're finished. No, he's finished.
You're
He's finished.
washed, bro. You're
Him and
washed.
SAEED are in cahoots. It's
You're
over.
washed. You're
We're
washed.
finished.
You lot are finished, man. I can't lie.
Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira.
I don't know what you're gonna do there in the season. You know, actually.
Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira would be
I
ashamed.
know what you're gonna do.
They'd be ashamed.
It'd be a shame, dude. But Roy Keane and Vieira have done content together, bro. So,
yeah, bro.
We've come a long way.
Man said we got to find out what we got to do for the end of the season, bro. We're giving it a couple weeks, and you'll be back here crying.
Brother, what are you doing in the year? You got plans?
Don't worry about my plans, brother. I'm good. I'm good.
Last super chat of the night. HW says, "Nah, Mr. Quote. I told you, Big Steve really said Reinders will be Player of the Year. Bro thought he cooked. He's so arsed that Pep got him doing the bleep test in number 6."
I can't lie. I've never laughed as much from when he changed it.
Yeah, I think he did. You know,
yeah, he did change it because we all laughed when he.
I tell you what, lads. I tell you what, Reinders.
He did change it. He did change.
No, but even I'm shocked, bro. Like this guy came in like with such promise, but he's fell off, man, a little bit, man.
Relax, man. Relax.
Yes. Super chat's done. Last but not least, we got the prediction table. This is how it should have looked if no chips were played. A very low scoring week, people. 1 point, 2 points being the max across the board. This is how it does look because Matisse played his double points. Matisse got 1 point this game week and he played his double points.
Oh my God, Matisse!
Wow.
What are you doing? You're finished.
Tight.
You know.
It's very tight.
So he's double.
We're up to 4. Come on.
You're finished with these. Oh my days.
Double points in the
Oh mate.
Tight, bro. GRIZZ is getting
People
left.
saying I jumped the gun, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm literally just trying to get as far away from GRIZZ as possible. I might even get my next chip. That's one God.
GRIZZ has still got all his chips though. I don't know what he's cooking.
It doesn't matter because GRIZZ doesn't know what he's doing, so it doesn't matter.
For the audio listeners, a reminder: we are on audio platforms. SAEED is top with 5 correct scores and 30 points. He hasn't used a chip. Steve is second with 30 points, but he's got 4 correct scores and he's used 2 chips, double points remaining. I'm in third, 4 correct scores, 29 points, all chips intact. Matisse fourth, 4 correct scores, 27 points, but only 1 chip left. And that's the goal heart. No, that's the lone soldier chip. Tobs fifth, 26 points, and GRIZZ last 20 points, but he's got all his chips. So still a long way to go, people. It's only game week 9. That's how the table looks. That was the big 6, coming up to 3 hours, our longest show of all time, people. But after the weekend, it was, I guess, it was needed. It was deserved. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Hopefully you're hitting the like button as we speak. Hopefully you're hyping, subscribing. If you're watching this after, then, you know, individual channels are in the description below. So show some love. If you haven't already, we're out, people. We'll be back on Thursday night. I think it's a 9 p.m. one to preview game week 10. So see you then, people. We're out. Peace.